Hello and welcome to the beautiful confines of Showers Field here in beautiful Du Bois, Pennsylvania. For the Northeast Future Games, Game 4 between Michigan and Ohio. For BFA Sports, I'm Al Fisher along with my brother from another. So, Doug, we are looking forward to Game 4 and another great
pitcher for Ohio, number 7.
Excuse me for a second.
Benner.
Public address announcer a little stronger than we hope, but that's all good. He's doing his job. We're trying to do ours. No problem. But looking forward to another great game here between Ohio and Michigan. A little bit of rivalry, too, obviously, from state to state, as I was talking to the coaches over at Ohio. So they're really looking forward to this game going forward as we get ready for first pitch. On the mound for Team Ohio is number 7, and that's Quinn Benner. Right-handed pitcher, class of 22 at Marymount High School, 6'1", 165. We'll tip of the cap to the coaches of Team Ohio. They give me a full lineup and who to expect in the pitching rotation. So it looks like Benner, Robinson, Stelding, Shepard, and Campbell will be seeing the mound today. I think that's Marymount. I called it Marymount. I call it Marymount. So my apologies to the high school of Marymount. Again, Quinn Benner, the 6'1", 165, class of 22 rising junior on the mound. The first batter he will face from Team Michigan.
Michigan in the top of the first inning, number 14, Gregory Pace.
Be Gregory Pace Jr., right-handed pitcher, outfielder, rising junior out of Detroit Edison Public School Academy, 6 foot, 182 pounds. Beautiful shot from our center field camera as we start moving towards almost dusk. As the sun is still pretty far up in the sky, but good cloud cover blocking it. And the first pitch is called a ball, saying that Gregory Pace checked. So it's 1-0 to count the Pace Jr. Benner winds in the pitch. Fouled straight back. Nice cut by Pace. A vicious cut at that 1-0 fastball. At 86, I said. I'm looking at 1996 spin rate. 86 miles an hour pitch speed at 1996 spin rate. You might as well call it 2000. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 3. Struck him out looking. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 1-2. It's 1-1. A little ahead of the game there. All right. Benner gets his sign and the pitch. Ball low. It's now 2-2. As we got some raucous Ohioans wanting that third strike. I agree with the umpire. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, number 21, Brandon Mann.
I'll bring up number 21, Brandon Mann at a Country Day High School. 6'4", 200-pound rising junior. He's a right-handed pitcher outfielder for Country Day School. The first pitch from Benner. Foul tip, caught the catcher in a bad spot. He shakes it off. It's number 13, Mason Eckelman. Shaking it off. Umpire says he went. It's now quickly 0-2 to Brandon Mann. Okay. Oh, swing and a miss. He struck him out. So man goes down swinging.
Now batting, number 5, Aaron Piasecki.
Bring up Aaron Piasecki. The shortstop, second baseman, class of 22, rising junior at Amona Shores High School. He's 5'9", 160 pounds. First pitch is low for a ball. 87-mile-an-hour fastball to 21.25 spin rate. Ball in the dirt, low for ball. It's now 2-0 to Piasecki. Two out here in the top of the first for Michigan as they face Benner. Pitch called a strike on the outside corner. Quinn Benner takes a sign of the pitch. Hard ground ball to second. Scooped up there by the second baseman. He throws and got him. So 1, 2, 3 go Michigan in the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first with Ohio coming to bat. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here in the city of Du Bois, Pennsylvania. The pitcher on the mound from Michigan, number 13, Jake Coulter. Coulter is a 5'11", 107. I'm sorry, let's get that right. 6'6", 180 pound right-handed pitcher. Out of Brother Rice High School. Very tall, imposing right-hander. He's facing number 1, Billy Adams out of St. Ignatius, 5'8", 145, class of 22, rising junior. First 2 pitches are out of the zone for 2 balls. Coulter pounded into the ground. Third baseman grabs it and throws. And he just got Adams, who was motoring down that base path. So that'll be the first out here in the bottom of the first inning.
Now batting, number 19, Connor Wallenczak.
That'll bring up Colin Wallenczak. First pitch over for a strike call. Team Ohio a little fired up there on the bench. This means a lot to them today. As I understand, it's a rivalry for them between Ohio and Michigan. Pitch just Mitch Wallensack. Swing and a miss. That 88-mile-an-hour off-range from Coulter. A 23.19 spin rate. A 6'10" extension. Counts now 1-2 to Connor Wallensack. Here's the swing and a miss. He struck him out. Wallensack goes down swinging. It's his second out of the inning.
Now batting number 10, Blake Bowen.
That'll bring up Blake Bowen. Number 10, Blake Bowen. Bowen, a third baseman outfielder, rising sophomore at Worcester. High school in Ohio, 6'2", 170 pounds. Coulter sets and delivers. Nice breaking ball. Over for a strike called. And the 2-1 pitch. Pounded to second base. Second baseman throws and gets him. And that'll be a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Ohio PBR squad. We'll go to a break and be back with the top of the second right after this. We are back at the happy confines of Showers Field. BFA Sports. I'm Al Fisher, my brother from another, Doug Stasic. It's good to be able to talk to you when the microphone's not on. What number are you on? The 4?
Let's try 1.
There you go. There you are. Hey.
Goes to show you how my afternoon is going right now.
I want to thank the coaches for the Wendy's soda that we got.
Number 20.
Pretty awesome of them. All right. Got Brady Birchmeyer stepping to the plate for Team Michigan. Number 20. He's a first baseman, third baseman. He's a switch hitter. The new Lothrop High School. First pitch to him is fouled at the plate. He's still facing Quinn Benner on the mound for Team Ohio. 1 pitch. Oh, great spot. Some serious velo at 85 miles an hour. Count is now 0-2. Oh, leveled off on that one. Just off the glove of the third baseman. He's got a chance to make a play.
And he
Great
does.
recovery. Nice recovery there by the third baseman.
Number 10.
10 for Team Ohio, and that is Blake Bowen.
Alfredo Velasquez.
And that'll bring up Alfredo Velasquez for Team Michigan. Number 4. He's an outfielder, also a left-handed pitcher, class of 23, rising sophomore. He's 5'6", 155 pounds. Correctional me, 5'8", 155 pounds. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to right field, taking him deep. That's carrying into wall. At the base of the wall, makes the grab. Nice job there tracking that one by number 23 of Ohio, Jake Hanley.
Connor Locke.
But Velasquez taking it to the deepest part of right field. I bring up number 12, Connor Luck, shortstop, second baseman, class of 22 rising junior out of Fenton. 5'11", 175. First pitch, he lofts to center field. What a grab by number 19. Who is that masked man? Connor Wallenczak. And that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3. Go Michigan again. We'll go down to bottom of second. We'll see you in a few. All right, we're back here for the start of the bottom of the second inning.
Leading off for Ohio in the bottom of the second inning, number 20, Brady Shannon.
I bring up Brady Shannon to face Jake Coulter, the big right-handed pitcher. All 6'6", 180 pounds of him. First pitch is fouled away. Shannon out of Youngstown, URSLINE High School, 6'3", 210 pounds. Shannon is an outfielder, third baseman. We saw hit some bombs last night. Nice pitch over for a strike call. So Coulter quickly ahead of Shannon, 0-2. Coulter takes his sign. Winds in the pitch. Outside for a ball. It's 1-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounces up there. It was actually 1-2. It's now 2-2. To Brady Shannon, who's an outfielder, third baseman. And a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Coulter retires Shannon.
Gotta tell me from that thing. Huh? What? My fault, folks. I apologize that I was trying to work on some graphics and we didn't see the pitching view of the last at bat. Again, my apologies. I was trying to work on some graphics.
Mason Eckelman.
All right. Brings up number 13, Mason Eckelman. Eckelman is 6'1", 195. Correction to the...
Oh, that sounded challenging. Like a TrackMan took a direct hit, I think.
Yeah, so Eckelman listed at 5'11", 180. He's actually 6'1", 195. He's a catcher, second baseman, rising sophomore at Walsh Jesuit High School. It's over for a strike call. It's now 0-2 to Eckelman. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just missed on the outside corner. It's 1-2. 88-mile-an-hour fastball, 6'8" extension, 22.48 spin rate. Precious stuff out of Coulter. Oh, nice breaking ball. Just missed. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, big cut by Eckelman. He fouls that one straight back. Count remains 2-2. Seven feet 1 inch extension on that last pitch from Coulter. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Checks his swing. It's now 3-2 with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Foul to the third base side.
Please return all foul balls to a PBR staff member. Thank you.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Eckelman goes down swinging. It's now 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, number 21, Caden Crawford.
I'll bring up number 21, Caden Crawford. Man with the highest velo we've seen yet at 104.3. So we may see some power versus power on this at bat. First pitch is an off-speed pitch. Swung and a miss by Crawford for strike 1. So got 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning with an 0-1 count on Caden Crawford. Oh, nice breaking ball over for a strike call. So Coulter quickly ahead of Crawford, 0-2. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Pounded to second base. Here's the throw. And he got him just in time, and that'll end this inning. So we're going to go to the top of the third. We'll go to a break and be right back. And we're back here for the top of the third inning for Team Michigan.
Leading off
New
for
pitcher on the
Michigan,
mound, number 11, Caden Robinson.
Number 24.
At a New Albany High School. He's 6 foot,
Davenport.
170 pounds. A rising junior. First batter he will face. The top of the third. Be number 24 for Michigan, Hudson Davenport. First pitch from Robinson. Hard ground ball to the middle for a base hit. So Davenport. Davenport greets Robinson with a single up middle.
Carson Byers.
Bring up number 17, Carson Byers, a left-handed pitcher, first baseman at Mattawan High School. 5'9", 185 pounds. We'll throw over to first base, gets away from him and goes up the right field line. And Davenport moves up to second base. Oh, big cut by Byers. Quickly 0-1 to him. He just missed that one. So Davenport at second base as he takes his lead. Robinson checks him. And the 0-1 pitch. Swinging away. It's now 0-2. Robinson takes his sign, checks the runner. And Davenport at second. Here's the pitch. Hard line drive, base hit up the box. Davenport takes the turn at third, but stays there. And Byers, a bullet up the box. 2 men on and nobody out at first and third. That'll bring up number 6.
Now batting number 6.
Dominic Krapinski. Krapinski is a catcher and a shortstop. Class of 22 rising junior out of Livonia Churchill School. 5'10", 164 pounds. First pitch is outside for a ball. Almost 89 miles an hour. Robinson sets in the pitch. Oh, nice block. Great work back there. By what looks like to be Nathan Manley, I believe. Byers at first. Davenport at third. No outs. Here's the pitch. Oh, big swing and a miss by Krapinski. 88-mile-an-hour offering. The count is 2-1 to Krapinski. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Here comes the throw. Oh, he got him. Great job. Oh, umpire had called him out. Yep, ball was on the ground. I was following the umpire. He called him out. Great effort by the shortstop. Who is that over there, number 12? That is Samuel Slodick. Great job. Now runners at second and third. And Davenport and Byers. Robinson sets in the pitch. Inside for a ball. Again, Caden Robinson, a right-handed pitcher, outfielder out of New Albany High School, 6 foot, 170 pounds. This Manley goes out to have a conference with Robinson. Talk about maybe a little bit of strategy. on how they want to handle Dominic Krupinski with a 3-2 count. Robinson sets in 3-2 pitch. Fights it off nicely. To try to sneak an 88-mile-an-hour fastball by him.
Yeah, he's bringing it, reaching back for sure.
Yeah, look at that extension we were talking about it earlier. 6 foot 10 inches.
And this is going to be one of those rivalry games that adds fuel to the fire. The fact of the matter is, you can tell by the chirping that these guys are they're having a good time, but they're in it because they want to be able to walk away and say that they got one up on the other squad.
They're in it to win it, no doubt about that. Krupinski must be a dynamite athlete, please. He's catcher and a shortstop. So here's the 3-2 pitch, fouled away.
Please return all foul balls to a PBR staff member. Thank you.
So the count remains 3-2 to Krupinski. 2 runners on and nobody out. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the middle. Oh, tough one to handle for the shortstop and slowed it. The run scores.
A lot of thunder and pride coming out of the Michigan dugout there as they take the first.
That'll bring up number 15 for Michigan, and that is Noah Miller. Miller is a rising sophomore out of Monroe.
15, Noah Miller.
He's 5'11", 185. He catches and pitches. Coach from the Ohio squad comes out to have a conversation with Manley and Robinson.
Yeah, so it's been a bit fast and furious on the technological side of these things here in Game 4. So haven't said a whole lot, is trying to make sure things are moving remarkably smooth, or smooth as they can. But
like sandpaper?
You've been, that's about right. But you've been awesome, man. So I appreciate you.
Oh man, you ought to drink that soda that they brought you, man. They went out of their way to get you the soda.
I appreciate you carrying the squad here, buddy.
First pitch is missed, just missed. To Noah Miller, it's now 1-0. Once again, Noah Miller, a catcher and a right-handed pitcher out of Monroe. Pitch at the knees, called a strike. So it's now 1-1. The lights come on here at Showers Field. Get towards dusk. Oh, nice breaking ball. Just missed. It's now 2-1. Good miss by Robinson. So runners at first and third and nobody out. And Miller at the plate. There. Hard ground ball to third. Goes to second. To first.
Yeah!
Double play.
There they go. Nice defensive gem there.
And they were so excited they were running off the field. They thought they had 3 outs, but another run scores, and Michigan now up 2-0.
RBI.
That'll bring up number 19 for Michigan, David Lally. Out of Grand Blanc High School, 6'4", 193. First pitch is outside for a ball. Beautiful night here in DuBois, Pennsylvania. Great confines of Showers Field. Big swing and a miss by Lally. Counts now 3-2. Can't imagine that being right. Have we seen that many pitches for Lally? High for a ball. That's not right because he would have walked. All right, I'm trusting the scorekeeper to be accurate. Because that accounts. Oh, we got 0 and 2, 1 and 2. We got something. Now 2 and 2. All right, so we got it right now. The count is 2 and 2 with 2 out in the top of the second for David Lally facing Robinson. Oh, well, umpire corrects him. It's 3-1.
Well, you know.
Hey, well,
whatever it takes.
I'm just going with the information that's provided. Strike call. It's now 3 and 2 with 2 out. Top of the third. Michigan's got 2 on the board. And the 3-2 pitch. Ball just missed. I don't know if Lally was selling that to the umpire or if it missed, but nonetheless, he's got a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Sanders. I'm trying to find him on my Caleb Sanders, outfielder, right-handed pitcher out of Detroit Edison. It's 5'10", 165. Oh, nice pitch. Here's a snap throw.
Oh!
Not in time.
Well, Crawford was excited.
Well, I think there's some discussion of whether or not it was a strike or not.
Oh, there has to be swung, but listen, if you're Sanders, are you really going to say he swung? Not me. I wouldn't.
I think Manley was trying to confirm whether it was an 0-1 or 1-0 count.
Well, that was the debate.
Here's the 1-0 pitch from Robinson. Over for a strike call. It's now 1-1.
Yeah, so Sanders, man, he really did a nice job in the skills portion of the event last night. That's for sure. Showed a lot of good barrel.
1-1 pitch outside for a ball. It's now 2-1.
And his velo from the outfield was quite impressive, as I recall, as well. He was bringing it.
I think I heard a couple 90s last night.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-1 pitch from Robinson. Strike called in the inside corner. .86 miles an hour on that last pitch and 2,000 spin rate. Breaking balls high for a ball. It's now full to Caleb Sanders.
I mean,
there goes a runner. Ball 4, he walked him. And now steps up, number 14, Gregory Pace Jr.
Gregory Pace.
Pace Jr., a right-handed pitcher outfielder at a Detroit Edison Public School Academy, 6 foot, 182 pounds. First pitch to him, big swing and a miss. 85-mile-an-hour fastball.
he's asking for time. That's unique, right? Usually you're used to kind of having to put your hand behind you, but Pace was like, let me get his attention here.
Should have been waving a little hard. He should have. All right, it's 0-1 to Pace Jr. Pop fly to the first base side, out of play. So I was over there talking to the Ohio coaches.
Coach, last night they gave us a name. Is it Coy? Number 1? Was he like a late addition? Number 1 to your team? Oh, he's a PO. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Thanks. I was like, because I'm like, I don't have a graphic for that kid. All right,
Countdown
so
goes to 1 and 2.
87 miles an hour. So he's bringing it.
Indeed he is. Michigan holds a 2-0 lead in the top of the third. Ball outside. Runners at first and second. 2-2 count with 2 out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High for a ball.
Lordy.
Got a little bit away from him. I was talking to the Ohio coaches over there. One of the coaches actually flies that drone.
Oh, that's the
pretty cool.
coach with the drone? All right.
Strike 3,
Oh,
struck him
man.
out. That'll end the inning, but not before Michigan puts 2 on the board. We're going to the bottom of the third. It's Michigan 2, Ohio nothing. And we're back to start the bottom of the third inning. With Coulter back on the mound for his third inning of work. He's facing number 23. I didn't hear the announcement, but we'll figure it out. That would be Jake Hanley, rising freshman out of William Mason, class of 2024. Look at that, rising freshman. We've seen a lot of freshmen today.
Oh, we've seen definitely a handful of some guys that stand out when you're playing an event that's mostly sophomores and juniors. That gets your attention real quick.
Speaking of standing out, Jake Coulter on the mound.
Yeah, we're
We
joined
got by his coach.
Yeah, man, we got Aaron. How's it going, Team
Coach Aaron,
Michigan?
how you doing?
Well, thanks a lot for having me on, guys.
Nah, man, we're glad you joined us. Now we're under the lights, so it's definitely it's like the best kind of
Big
weather there is
time.
for
Oh, yeah.
baseball, dude. I don't
It's
care what
always
it
a
is.
great matchup when you can have Ohio versus Michigan.
That's what they were saying on the other side.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We have an ongoing rivalry. I've been coming to future games for 5 years. I would say we're 3-1 right now, but they'll argue differently.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
all
Well,
right.
we did pick it up that there was a little bit of extra energy in the in Showers field because it was like loud right out of the first pitch.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, what's going on
Yeah,
here?
well, there is no friendships right now. Think Michigan versus Ohio State right
Right, that's what I was thinking. I
that's
knew
kinda
where
where
it's coming
I thought you were
from.
going.
now. Absolutely.
So tell us about this young man, Jake Coulter. I mean, big, imposing, 6'6" young man.
Jake Coulter is a guy who burst on the scene this winter. As you can see, long, wiry guy, easy arm action. The big thing about him is hard to square him up because his fastball just runs on right-hand hitters. And then he has a good feel for his breaking ball and mixes in that changeup as well. So this was the perfect game to let him loose.
Oh, yeah, obviously, because he had Ohio. I see.
Right.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with his stuff. I mean, obviously, he's still got a lot of development, but he's there, but he's still got more growth and more projectability, if you will, with his length at 6'6".
Well,
He's still got to mature a little bit, get a little stronger, but kind of see him in the future really being dominant.
Coulter is definitely a guy. He goes to a powerhouse in the state of Michigan, Brother Rice High School. It's in the Catholic League. They produce guys like Carl Kaufman, who was in the College World Series with Michigan. Nick Plummer, who was a first-round draft pick a few years ago. DJ LeMayu, who's in the major leagues right now, batting champ. So he's at a powerhouse school coached by Bob Riker. But as you see with Coulter, he weighs about 150 pounds soaking wet. So he's going to add a lot more weight, that he's going to get a lot more physical, and he's already a lot to deal with on the mound now.
We're seeing it. We're really impressed. He kind of started out – I'm sorry, Doug, but he kind of started out a little slow, but then all of a sudden, progressively, I'm like, he's making my eyes widen.
Well, you know, that's the nerves. When you come to an event like Future Games – you get a chance to pitch. See you guys standing right here.
Look at Coulter standing.
With his hat in his hand.
Nice juggling act. But you have atmosphere like this. Guys, the nerves get the best of them early. It's rare you have a guy just come out right out the gate and he's lights out. But as you see, he's settled in. That was his last inning now, so we're going to have Drew Trevino follow him up.
All right.
Another 6'7" guy.
Oh,
6'7".
Jeez.
Man,
what are they feeding him in Michigan?
We have the tall guys going today.
So how is that, right? You talk about Michigan and baseball. So there's already a stigma with Northeast baseball. But I think Michigan being from Jersey, I'm like, man, like how short of a season would you guys have when you're outside, or is that just totally off base?
Well, you know, we play baseball beginning the last week in February if weather permits.
Okay.
You will play games in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
That's not
in the snow.
You're going to play in the
snow.
Wow, that's awesome.
And we're running all the way until mid to late October, weather permitting. After that, guys, I preach playing multiple sports. So play football, play basketball, play soccer, run track, because you want to work those muscles.
All the different muscles, sure.
But we get a lot of reps in because we have a ton of indoor facilities. We don't have outdoor facilities like this one. This is amazing. But we have a ton of indoor facilities, so guys get their work in. The stigma is that northern guys like Northeast and Midwest guys like ourselves, we can't play ball. I look at it as a positive because you're not getting a guy.
You're getting an athlete.
Yeah, you're getting a guy who's an athlete, and then you're also getting a guy who's going to continue to get better instead of a guy who's peaked.
Oh, yeah, it's a great point. It's a really good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Nah, it's good stuff. So talk a little bit about this rivalry now that's kind of boiled up and percolated. Is that in just every sport? Is that just a Michigan-Ohio thing in general, to your point, Michigan-Ohio State, Big Ten stuff?
I think it is a every sport thing. We neighbor one another, so it's easy to cross over. You're always going to have Michigan-Ohio rivalry. Myself and Jordan, we know each other very well. So it's a friendly rivalry. We always put a little friendly wager going on, either on dinner or lunch or something like that. So there's a lot at stake, but more so bragging rights for more than anything.
So, Coach Aaron, is it Michigan or Michigan State for you?
Honestly, I'm sorry to say it on here, but I've been a lifelong Ohio State fan for football.
Really? Wow. Did you really want to put that out in the air?
Yeah, well,
I have to be honest. I'm an honest guy. I grew up watching Eddie George and David Boston, those guys.
Oh, David Boston,
I was an Ohio State guy my entire life. I don't believe in the bandwagon, so
good for you.
I've been rolling with those guys.
Good for you, man. I love it.
Unfortunately, so
that's
I know
all right.
Michigan guys get on me all the time, but yeah, that's the only thing Jordan and I agree on.
Obviously, without COVID, going on, you would have to wear a mask out in Michigan. In fact, you're an Ohio State guy, right?
Absolutely. It gets a little wild, especially during that week. Right here we have Brandon Mann. His brother was Gatorade Player of the Year in 2017, headed to Duke, but currently he's playing football at Duke now.
Oh, rip that one. Nice job. Wow.
Dude, it's been a hot corner over there.
That third baseman's been making plays.
Blake Bowen
making
that play.
Yeah, he's definitely been making plays. Mann's going to be the starting quarterback at Country Day, the home of Chris Webber. For football. So you got a two-sport athlete right there. Up the bat now we have Aaron Pisecki. He's a scrappy guy. He's batting third. He's not a big guy, but he squares up the ball. He was a guy that put 2 base hits in game 1. Definitely brought in 2 RBIs as well.
Yeah, so we didn't see you earlier today. This morning, I guess you guys were over at Stern Field.
Correct.
And you guys had a pretty nice battle over there on your hands, too.
We had a nice battle. Ended up in a 3-3 tie. Team Select ran out some nice arms against us. It was more so a pitching battle, not a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Pisecki was a guy who definitely showed well. Hudson Davenport, who hit a rocket earlier in this game, he definitely hit a rocket earlier as well.
Wow.
So we've had a few guys who've been staying hot. Greg Pace stole 3 bags during game 1.
Wow.
So you saw that 6.37
Wow,
60
nice.
speed translate to game action.
6.37.
6.37.
And he's a big kid.
He's not small.
No, he's like one of those guys where we were talking about that last night on the broadcast. I was amazed to see how many kids are oversized. Usually you see a big kid and you're like, well, it's gonna look a little disjointed. It looks
Yeah.
Man, those guys look every bit as fleet-footed as some of the shortstops I've seen. I was like, this is crazy.
Well, Greg just turned 16 literally today.
Oh,
Today's
really?
his birthday. So
Oh,
we have
nice.
cupcakes in the
All right.
dugout right now.
Oh, sick.
Right now you have Mr. 105 exit velo, Brady Birchmeyer.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Woo-wee.
He absolutely
Look at that ball
smashes.
jump off the bat.
One thing about Brady is he's a great guy to be around, just as a kid. Forget the baseball aspect. If you're just hanging around,
That's
he's
awesome.
a great kid to be around. It doesn't hurt that he can switch hit and hit the ball out the yard on both sides of the plate. But he's definitely a good guy to want to keep around.
And he's a legit switch hitter as well,
Yes,
right?
yes. I think that City of Du Bois, he went over left-handed yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, this guy.
Yeah, so we have 2 freshmen on our roster. This is one of them, Alfredo Velasquez. He attends Brother Rice as well. He ran a 6.7 yesterday, 6.75 to be technical, 85 from the outfield. But he's one of those guys at the plate. As you see, he's not big right now, but the ball jumps off of his bat, and he has a feel for that barrel.
Oh, no, he was getting into it. That's for sure.
He's a rising sophomore. That's the thing. It's amazing.
Fredo's a gamer. I mean, you want him on the field. He ended the game last game with a diving catch in center field.
Yeah.
Double play.
Double play.
Really
Got
nice.
up, throw him back out.
Threw him out. Guys thought it was a base hit. He went out and got it, laid out.
Awesome.
Yeah, put it on the line. I mean, and this is the kind of event that you're going to do it. We've talked about that too. There's been a lot of setups where it's like, first and third, even have catchers that are throwing down to second base. Well, of course, regular game you wouldn't do that, but hey, someone's going to try to steal them. I mean, my job's to throw them out.
Yeah, the main thing with me, I preach to the guys is have fun. We're here. Baseball is a game, and sometimes guys get away from making it a game. They make it into a job. My biggest thing is make baseball fun. So we have cupcakes in the dugout right now.
Saw that.
Hitting competitions before.
Nice.
We're going to be loose. We played 2-ball earlier. I'm jumping
Did you
in.
really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to jump in with the guys. As you saw yesterday, I'm shagging flies
Yeah.
with the guys. We're going to have fun. At the end of the day, you'll win games, you'll lose games, but you always remember your memories. So we're trying to make memories out here.
Awesome. That is a great attitude.
So, Coach,
Great culture.
how'd you get tied in with PBR? Because it's been a couple years now, you said.
Long story. Well, I'll make it short. So I was running an RBI program in the city of Detroit. I met a guy by the name of Roger Coryell who actually recruited me out of high school.
Okay.
I had just passed away a few years ago, but he was a mentor to myself. He was a Texas Ranger scout. He introduced me to a guy named Mike Penn, and there was a new brand in Michigan. This was in 2014. It's called Prep Baseball Report. Never heard of it. So I go out, I check it out, and I was around it for 2 years prior, and then I got really involved in 2016 as the assistant scouting director, took over in 2017, and I've been here ever since. We do a great job, in my opinion, of just reaching out to all kids. We're not geared just towards the kids who can make it to future games. We're looking for guys who can play JUCO ball, D3, D2, D1.
Yeah.
If you want to play college baseball, our job is to get you to that next level, and I think we do a pretty good job at it.
I think you do better than a pretty good job.
Yeah,
at it,
I would
honestly.
say
I
so.
appreciate that.
Oh, the runner goes. And Birchmeyer's running. 3-2 count.
Brady's going to have fun. He's
All right.
going to have fun.
Well, it was 3-2 with 2 outs. So I'm like, now it makes a little more
That makes
sense to me.
Right, right.
But, Coach, you mentioned having a tie to the RBI program. I'm tight with Steve Bandora, who
Okay.
runs the Phillies RBI program.
Nice.
And my son actually, Drew, is your cameraman right now on the first base side. He was on the Phillies RBI Junior World Series team. I think it was back in 2017?
2017?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
I think it's 17.
Yeah, so I'm all about what's going on with the RBI program. Oh,
Look at him
he
barrel that
smoked
up
that one.
Gap.
I'm going to have to
Boy, you were not lying about Velasquez.
look at him run.
Goodness gracious.
Look at him
He's
run.
going.
That's a triple.
He
Here he
has.
That's a triple.
comes. Here he comes.
Here comes the throw.
He's
Not
in
in
there.
time. Wow. Boy, did he barrel that up.
Oh.
He got that ball jumped off his bat. Goodness gracious.
That is a name you will want to remember.
We're
There's a
going
reason
to.
He's a freshman.
Wow.
And he's here, and he's not afraid of the moment. That's the one thing I love about him.
God, I like
He's not
that.
a big talker.
No, look at him. Quiet.
I want him to talk more, but
Yeah.
he can't change who he is.
Quiet kid.
Quiet leader, man.
Big
Does
bat.
it with the barrel, does it with the
Absolutely.
glove.
Now,
Lays out, like you said, right?
Yeah, I love this kid right here, Connor Luck. He's not a showcase guy. You have some guys who are showcase guys. They come out, run fast, they just throw hard. put Connor in the game, he's going to show out. You know, he's a guy who's a gamer. He's going to make every play. He's going to square up balls, and he's just going to have fun in the dugout as well. And that's big with me. Have fun, because if you're not having fun when you're playing baseball, you'll probably quit.
Right?
Yeah.
You're not playing loose. You're not meeting your peak.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
It's all that mental strain that's on you. Absolutely.
100%.
That's why I didn't do well.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the barrel belly, right?
It all makes sense now, man. It's all coming together. Oh,
Good cut.
Well, if I had Coach Aaron, if I was younger, and then Coach Aaron was my coach, you never know. I could be, in the future games.
Well, you know what I learned during my playing career, and what I try to give back to the guys is you have coaches who can take the fun away from the game. And if you're playing tight, like you said, you're not who you want to be. You're not showing the real yourself. So let these guys play as loose as possible. And as you see with Fredo, he just laced one 366. You know, so you can't beat that.
That was a bullet.
man, you're not kidding. And I'll tell you this: Connor Luck is taking some hacks.
Oh, yes, he is.
I mean, dude,
he's not getting cheated.
When he's got when you got bruises across the back of your shoulder blades, you kind of know that you're getting through a baseball.
I love it.
Yeah, this is great stuff, man. I just love the energy in this team because sometimes, hey, these guys are pumped up. They're the best of the best in their respective, areas and districts and things that they're coming from. But, sometimes it can kind of get a little
it's a little chippy at times.
But to see this going, man, this is just what you need for Game 4.
What a great thing about the Ohio team and our team is, in summer ball, these guys play against one another as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
So
they're so close.
crossover,
right?
Yeah, so they'll see one another in tournaments throughout the entire year. So we get down here. Now it's just state bragging rights. That's a sack
fly ball.
That's a sack fly easy. Oh, we
got two outs.
Two outs, yeah.
It's all right, Coach. You're so loose you didn't realize there's 2 outs. It's all right.
I'm having fun with you guys.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right, so we
So we have Drew Trevino taking the mound now. So like I said, another 6'7" guy out of the Flint area. He goes to Flushing High School.
He's a little thicker, too. Look at this kid.
Yeah, he's a little bit more filled out than Jake. But they're both similar in velocity, and I'm hoping for similar results as well.
So, Aaron, you talked about your passion. You came up through the RBI program, and, candidly, this is a sport where Michigan seems to be kind of at the forefront and pioneer of really promoting diversity in baseball.
Yes.
And so it's like, I look in your dugout, and I look at the kids that are marching out here, and I think it's pretty awesome that there's so many opportunities. And so, you come from a very probably different background than a lot of the guys traditionally that are on the travel circuit. And I think sometimes, they rightfully so, right? You look around and you say, well, there's a little bit of a different demographic. There's a difference of how much it costs and where the kids come from.
Correct.
So, for you being able to play a bigger role, especially for prep, for the PBR, that's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, the thing with me, I'm born and raised in the city of Detroit, went to Henry Ford High School, was a high school All-American, ended up going to play college baseball. But the one thing in Detroit we were always taught is not to make excuses. So, yes, you may not have the resources, but that gives you extra incentive to work hard.
Yeah.
If you go back to the old school Rocky movies, he didn't have the training devices
right.
that Drago had,
man.
but he went out there and chopped wood.
Yes.
That's a great analogy.
I don't believe in excuses. Give me an opportunity, and then I'll earn it.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to instill in guys in the city and guys who are not from the city. Give you an opportunity, and then you can live with the results. All you need is an opportunity. So that's the biggest thing with me. So, yes, my background is a little different than most guys, but we're all looking to accomplish one goal.
Yeah.
The goal is the same.
Right.
We're just getting there in different vehicles.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, because for me, too, I look at the University of Michigan, and, Coach has done a tremendous job over the last couple of years.
Great job.
And, that's the thing where I look at guys that are inspired on your team, and that's where I'm kind of trying to connect the dots a little bit for, because guess what? A lot of people still, unfortunately, live in a bubble, the baseball bubble, as I like to call it. But for me, I feel I've been blessed with the exposure that my own son has had and that I've had personally by being involved in the Philadelphia Phillies RBI program, because promoting baseball in the inner cities and the like, it gets better for everybody. And 100%. Some of the guys that have broken out in the last couple of years, it makes me pretty excited because I just love the game of baseball so much, and you want to see it have such a bright and brilliant future. And so when you talk about getting guys that, just have a passion for the game, they have the drive, they want to get better, I just think it's pretty outstanding, to see what's going on Team Michigan out here, because I think it sends a really strong message too.
Yeah.
for a lot of guys, are looking for opportunities that might be sitting home in New Jersey,
Right.
might be sitting in Pennsylvania, and they're kind of just sitting back saying, well, hey, how do I get that opportunity? How do I get out there?
100%. Coach Eric Bakich gave the great speech during the College World Series last year, and he said America is diverse, and you want to have a diverse team on the field. And I think every year we've had a nice amount of diversity on our roster, as well as several other states has had a nice amount of diversity on their rosters. And it's all about giving opportunity. It goes back to opportunity. So we have a couple guys from Detroit, Brandon Mann's from Country Day, Alfredo's from Brother Rice, just giving these guys opportunity. In the city of Detroit this year, Warner Blakely was selected in the 4th round by the Angels.
Wow.
And 2 years ago, in 2018, Will English was selected in the 5th round by the Angels as well.
Yeah.
So these are guys from the city. But prior to that, you didn't have a draft pick out of Detroit since 2010 with Mark Brown going to the Indians. He was an RBI guy as well. They won 3 RBI Junior World Series. His team did, the Detroit RBI team. And you had DJ Henderson back in 2008. But prior to that,
Right?
I wasn't born.
Okay.
I was not born. So we're talking 1982.
Wow.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is showing these guys that dream is obtainable. If you can obtain that dream, that's all you need is hope and opportunity. Give them hope. Show them you can come out here and compete with these guys. You may not come from that same background, but you can compete with these guys. Sky's the limit.
Agreed.
It's outstanding,
Great
man.
philosophy.
Love to see you doing your thing and being a role model for so many kids and inspiring so many. And again, just to see how much PBR has grown in just the last couple of years.
Wow.
It's just really exciting to know that so many more kids in so many different communities are the old hashtag like be seen. Listen, man, one opportunity and get these kids in college for any kid, it can change so many different things on the long term, and that's the kind of thing that starts having generational impact too.
Yeah, I witnessed firsthand what PBR can do for kids in 2015 on our Future Games roster. We had a kid by the name of Obi Rickenstrick who actually is playing in the Rangers organization right now. And first at bat, he goes yard. And second at bat, he hits a ground rule double. We're at Grant Park in Indianapolis, and he leaves out of there with 40 offers.
Nice.
Literally.
Wow.
40 offers. And I go, whoa. Like, my phone's just vibrating the whole time. Have him call. And that's the power of PBR.
Yeah.
Sam Weatherly, who was just drafted by the Colorado Rockies out of Clemson, he was the same way. He left out about 28 offers. And these are guys who went into the Future Games with no offers. Sam's from Howell High School and Obi's from Mount Pleasant. So you're not talking about big major cities. But to go back and use, the hashtag be seen, literally be seen. And that's why I love what you guys are doing here, because you're allowing these guys to be seen.
Yeah.
Because during the dead period, these coaches can't come out from Division I, Division II schools. But I know they're watching because my phone's going on. Hey, tell me about
That's
it.
awesome.
My phone's literally vibrated about 30 times while I've been here with you guys. So I love it because these guys get the opportunity to show what they have. That's why we get together before the game. And our talks are not about baseball. Yeah. Because baseball is going to take care of itself. Our talks about be loose, have as much fun as possible. The game will take care of itself. You've worked hard for this. So the guys have the ability.
Yeah, we're having so much engaging conversation. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not falling asleep at the wheel here as far as doing the production piece too, guys. So
do we have Parker Corbin at the plate?
Yeah, Parker Corbin.
Freshman.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that stands out. 5'9", $150. Guy's gonna know where to go but up. That's the thing too. I mean, you look at the difference that 1 year can make for one kid to the next, or Aaron, even to your point, from one event to the next. It's kind of like dating, as I say. You don't need them all to love you, just one.
That's all that matters. I had that conversation literally in the hotel before we headed to this field, where I go, hey, it's great to have 70 offers, but all you need is one school to give you the right offer and you're good.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with the draft. It's nice to have 20 teams call you, but all you need is one team to say, hey, you want to be an Angel? You want to be a Tiger? Now your life has changed. And that's what PBR does a great job of. They change lives. It impacts changing lives.
That's awesome.
And that's what I love
So
being
true.
a part of.
So, Coach, speaking of be seen, so I know we really haven't got a chance to talk about Trevino, who's on the mound, but he is a bit of a specimen.
Big time.
So Drew here is 6'6", 190-pound guy, has a 3-pitch mix, Right now, I think he's a little nervous because Drew's usually a guy who will give you a smile or two. Right now, he's sweating, but that's okay. You know, this is that environment. He'll calm down. I see a double play in his future right here. All he needs is a ground ball to change out this inning right here. But Drew's a guy who's going to mix it up, has good command, has feel for that changeup. His changeup may be his best pitch, but so he's definitely a guy you're going to want to watch this entire weekend.
And he's facing Caden Bates, right, Doug?
Yeah.
That's number 9, Caden Bates.
Yeah, I make fun of your eyes, dude, but as it's getting a little bit darker out here,
You don't just make fun of my eyes.
Those
You make fun
numbers
of my
are hard to
waistline.
see on the red.
Make fun of the fact I like to go to the buffet and I eat. You know, don't give anybody an opportunity at the buffet. What else?
That is the one thing I am sad about because I am a buffet guy.
Right,
You know,
man.
I love a Golden Corral. I love a
Oh, you're a Golden
Shoney's.
Corral guy, huh?
Yeah, like,
Look at you.
Oh, yeah.
COVID's hurting me. Because I love my road trips to stop in. Hey, drop me off at the buffet. Pick me up in about 2 hours. I'll be okay. I'm going to sleep afterwards.
Yeah,
No,
like-
it's great to see these guys have the opportunity to play ball because our high school season did not begin.
yeah, same thing for us. Like, we're from Jersey.
Yeah.
Same thing. My son is a senior. Thankfully for him, he had the college thing lined up. He's going to play some ball
That's
at a
great.
D3, Washington College in Maryland.
Yeah.
And then things change, right? So you
Absolutely.
just got an email today going all virtual learning for fall semester, so they're not even reporting.
Yeah. I mean, it was the last day of tryouts and schools are closed.
Yeah. Yep.
So kids were robbed of their – oh, yeah, double play. We're gone. Let's go.
Did he get it?
Oh,
not in time. Close play,
Oh,
though.
look at this.
Ooh, snap through to third.
That's when you play loose. Throw the ball.
That's right. I like that. Don't accept the fact he was safe at first. Try to catch a guy who's taking that little extra turn. I love it.
Campbell.
all right. So Jackson Campbell come up to the mound. Pretty nice infield you got going there, too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was slick.
That was Luck over there at short. Is the guy I was telling you guys about. He's a gamer. And you just put him out there and you watch him play, you'll love him. Good
Nice
pitch.
pitch.
Now Trevino settling in.
Six foot six. Popped him up to the first base side and out of play.
Yeah.
Our next picture will remind you of the old movie, The Twins.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and was that
Danny DeVito. Yeah.
Carson Byers is 5'6".
Really?
All right.
5'6" lefty, but don't let the size fool you.
Yeah.
The old Marcus Stroman. Height doesn't measure heart.
Not at all. He's
Oh, I
a
love
bulldog, and he's
Love it.
coming right at you. He's not going to mix it. He's coming right at you. I told you, Trevino.
Trevino. Okay.
feeling it. And he had a little bit of a swagger when
Yes, he does.
I love it.
Man, oh, man. Yeah, so, again, we're about halfway through this one, but this one is just getting started as Michigan with a bit of an early lead, 3-0 as we head to the top of the fifth, and we're here with Coach Aaron.
Coach Aaron's
what's
not
your last
done.
name?
Wilson.
Aaron
Aaron
Wilson from Team Michigan, and doing an awesome job with the crew there.
Coach Aaron, will Trevino be coming out for another inning, or is that
Trevino has 3 innings.
Three innings,
He has
okay.
4, 5, 6.
okay?
And then you'll see Byers, who's on deck right here next to us. That's literally the Twins.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
there he is.
God. Yeah.
Well, didn't Byers hit a laser right after Davenport? Yeah, Davenport hit a laser, and then it was by
Correct.
Byers. Yeah.
Yep. Byers, do not let the size fool you.
Oh, I love it.
A lot of guys get caught up on size.
No.
I'm not that guy. That's why this is not basketball. This is baseball.
Right.
Yeah.
And that guy can play with the best of them. This summer, he's only allowed 8 hits in 30 innings.
Wow.
So tells
Impressive.
you a little bit about Carson.
And you said he's a lefty too,
He's
right?
a lefty.
Okay.
He's a lefty. He's a bulldog, man. If you want to win a game, give me Carson. Carson's going to go after guys, and he's going to attack, and he's not going to allow you to hit. And if it's a long at bat, his velo is going to continue to climb because he's going to throw harder and harder.
Really?
But he's a hockey
Nice.
player as well.
Oh, that says a lot. He's got the hockey player's mentality.
Yeah.
I love it.
Our hottest hitter is on deck right now with Hudson Davenport.
Yeah,
he was the one that hit the laser up the middle.
He tattooed.
Oh my goodness,
Yep, Hudson's
that was a
been-
bullet.
He's been crushing balls all week. Some guys hit different during BP. Hudson's hits better in the game. He crushes balls during game.
Closer zoom from third on the pitcher.
Well, that was something. Wasn't that something Milt Thompson was talking about when we interviewed him about BP and how it's different in the game? Remember that conversation?
Yeah.
You probably remember a little bit better than I do of how it went. But
Yeah, no, he was saying that coming up through the ranks for 3 years, he was in the same hitting group as Mike Schmidt. The one thing Mike Schmidt never did was hit a home run, and he would actually he would hang the front of the cage down and put a net there so nobody could actually pop the ball up, and the team would go absolutely bonkers and get so angry with him. But yeah, 3 years he never intentionally hit a home run in BP.
So
and Milt Thompson said just stuck with him.
That's interesting. A drill I have guys do just to perfect squaring up the ball is we'll take BP on a softball field. So, a softball field is a lot smaller than a baseball field. Don't hit it out. Hit line drives. So if you hit line drives, now you're squaring up the ball. Now, if you want to sit there and hit pop-ups, what we do, you're responsible for having every ball. So we're counting every ball prior to hitting. And if you want to go hit home runs, by all means, go ahead. But watch how much better your hitters become after they hit on a softball field.
I love that.
You're just working on squaring it up.
You okay with sharing that for everybody?
Oh, 100%.
All right, good.
Well, he just did. There's been a couple thousand people that watch these things.
That's what? No one's created the wheel. Everyone takes something from everyone in this game. That's the beautiful thing about this game. We're all learning from someone else, so there's no secrets.
So before we forget, we have a new pitcher on the mound. We have Tommy Skelding from Team Ohio. I mean, I'm sure Coach Aaron doesn't mind us doing that, even though there's a little rivalry there. It's a friendly rivalry.
We're going to have to give Ohio some airtime soon.
But I want to make sure Skelding got some proper recognition. He's a right-handed pitcher, class of 23, rising sophomore, 6'1", 165 pounds, facing Hudson Davenport.
Yep. State of Ohio does a great job with promoting their guys. It's a larger state than us. They have a lot of talent top to bottom, and each year they run guys out here. They're not very successful when they play against us, but they're very successful against the other team. So I always tip the cap to those guys. Jordan does a great job, and Jordan's one of the best hitting coaches around, period.
Well, they've had some monsters from a hitting standpoint. I mean, last night.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow. I mean, you look at Brady Shannon. He's hitting like bombs over to left field, whatever that crazy VIP sweet-looking thing is. Yeah. And Crawford at 104 on the velo. I mean,
that's where they get the Wendy's soda from.
But I look on this side of the field from the Michigan standpoint, and there's guys like
Brady.
Yeah, he's in 105,
and then goes 96 from the left side.
Yeah, like what in the heck?
Now Hudson's a guy who's going to be 95 exit, but that's going to be his 95 during the game, 95 during BP. He's not a power guy per se. He's a line drive guy. Although he's a big guy, but as you saw, he hits lasers.
Big time. 6'4", 225 pounds. Ground ball to second. Here's the throw. Got him.
Carson's coming up now. He's a fan favorite for me because everyone counts Carson out because he's a small guy.
Now batting, number 17,
but he changes their minds quickly.
Proved that wrong last time up.
I'm always interested to see, because I always say that it's always interesting to see when you leave the chat live to see who's watching, and so you got a lot of Go Michigan and a lot of Go Ohio going on back and forth in the chat right now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's some really good stuff.
Well, the winning side knows what side to cheer for.
You think the coaches have anything to say about that on the other side of the field?
Oh, yeah. Oh, get out, ball.
There's a shot.
Get out, ball.
Deep right field. Carroll will be back, and it is off the fence. Byers chugging it in a second. Here comes the throw, and he slides in safely. So Carson Byers taking one deep off the wall.
See, COVID robbed us of the weight room. If he was in the weight room,
all right.
Number 6.
So this is Dominic Krupinski. He's a guy who's a catcher, but also is a very good middle infielder. You can play him at shortstop, left-hand hitting bat, and runs well.
Yeah, we brought that up. There was a fact. I said I was looking at his stats here, and it's all catcher and shortstop, and I'm like, this kid's an athlete.
Yeah, he's
right away. We just talked about that before Coach Aaron came on.
Yeah.
He's an athlete. He's a guy who popped up out of nowhere this winter. Came to a couple events. First event, I'm going, I like him a lot. I need to see it again. He comes back out, and he's better.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Love seeing that.
Let me contact this guy another one of those guys. One thing I can say about our team is these guys have a ton of fun, and he's just a good guy to be around as well. So when coaches reach out to say, how is he as a kid, I can always say, well, I like being around him, period.
Yeah.
You can watch his baseball game. You can see that for yourself. But as a kid, you just want to be around him, and those are the guys you want on your program because those character builders help you out winning.
No doubt about it.
So knowing this is a very competitive situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know we got approached earlier, right?
Yeah.
And this is a competitive game between Ohio and I better be quiet because this ground ball is short. And he got him. Seeing Coach Aaron over here, what do you think those guys are thinking over there on the other side of the field?
Well, that's what I said. I was like, at some point, we're going to have to give them a mic
know.
opportunity or we're going to
You
get
think they're chomping at the
run.
bit? You think they're chomping?
Well, I'm surprised the drone hasn't flown over here to record us what's going on.
Well, we're enjoying our conversation with Coach Aaron. He can stay as long as he wants.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got plenty of baseball to play.
Jordan will give you guys a great conversation. Like I said, Jordan's a great guy, great hitting coach, great coach in general. So, I mean, he'll be a great guy to come over.
All right.
I just love when that chatter goes down a little bit over there in Ohio.
Well, yeah.
It has.
Well, when you're ahead on the scoreboard by a field goal, you know that kind of helps.
We want to get a couple touchdowns on the board.
Okay.
I'll take a field goal for now. This is our only other 2023 grad we have on the team. The rest of our guys are sophomores, but Noah Miller here and Alfred are our only 2023 guys. Noah's a guy behind the dish, strong throwing arm, threw 90 across the infield at third base. Just a strong kid. Plays basketball and football as well. Downriver guy, so he's close to Ohio. He's actually playing summer ball for the Cincy Spikes next year. So that's that crossover I was talking about earlier.
85-mile-an-hour pitching.
25 spin rate.
That's going to be hard to hit.
Just had to point that out because we've been looking at some strong spin rates.
Oh, yeah.
This is great stuff right here so coaches can see the spin rate, the velo, the vertical break on balls. There's no guessing. Everything is right in front of you, and that's the one thing PBR does better than anyone. They just give you all the raw data. You can take it, use it. If you don't want to use it, that's on you, but it's all right in front of you.
So true. So true. And it's funny, we got a lot of feedback from college coaches that they preferred to have the split screen so they could actually see the metrics as the thing's happening.
Oh, honestly, I was watching you guys do the live while I was in center field yesterday, shagging flies, just watching. Whoa, okay, I see why that went so far.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see the launch angles. You can see the exits. That stuff is amazing.
Ground ball to short.
Oh, yeah, that's a run.
All right. Coach, count everyone.
Coach Aaron.
Count everyone.
He's got his eyes on the game. Forget the interview. That's good.
Yeah.
So who's this, Coach?
This is
David
David
Lally?
Lally. David pitched for us earlier, was up to 88 off the mound. He's from the Flint area at Grand Blanc High School. Two-way guy, raw potential at the plate, a little more polished on the bump, but he's been up to 90 this summer off the hill. He's a guy I don't think will be uncommitted for very long because he's a gamer.
Oh,
nice
that
pitch.
was nasty. Man, look at that nice movement there. 2,200 just about on the spin rate. Slowing it down, too. Bring it down to 71. That's like seesaw pitching.
It's amazing to see the development in the game. At one point, you had guys throwing 85, and it was just crazy gas. These guys are freshmen, sophomores, some are eighth graders, and they're hitting 85 like it's 75.
Yeah. All right, so Lally will fly out to end the inning, and we're going to head now to the bottom of the fifth. But we want to thank you, Coach.
Oh, yeah, appreciate you guys.
It's been
having me on.
awesome to spend some time with you here these couple innings, and I guess we'll be seeing you at some point tomorrow,
Oh,
hopefully.
yeah, absolutely. We play at 12:30, I believe. Yeah,
All right.
12:30. So you guys can get Jordan on, and
Okay.
I'm sure he'll tell you the record is different, but that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
All right, Coach Aaron Wilson.
All right.
Appreciate you,
I appreciate you
man.
guys.
All right,
All right.
thank you.
Thank
Team
you.
Michigan and
talking to
PBR Michigan. And, Al, I guess we'll take a second to rehydrate here and step away.
All right. We'll be back in just a few.
All right, and we are back from Du Bois, Pennsylvania, and what's been a bit of a rivalry night here with Team Michigan facing off against Team Ohio. And for Ohio, Billy Adams takes a first pitch that he gets hit by and ends up making his way down the first base as Ohio down 4-0 as Drew Trevino remains on the hill. For BFA Live Sports, I'm Doug Stasic, joined alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher, as number 19 for Ohio steps in with a runner on first.
Number 19 is Connor Waldenczak.
All right, so Waldenczak has been a bit of a menace. Doing a real nice job, having himself a nice couple days. We've seen him in game action now.
Popped him up. First base side. Opportunity for a play from the first baseman. Oh.
Kind of tough with all this equipment.
Oh, it's real tough. That
and
10 coming up on that. Come on. So who's on first base? I'm sorry.
That's Billy Adams, who
Billy
got hit
Adams.
with the first pitch of the inning.
Saw him get hit, didn't know who it was. Very good. All right, Colin Waldenczak. Perrysburg High School, 5'11", 195, class of 23, rising sophomore. Adams takes his lead. Trevino sets in the pitch. Oh, hard ground ball, base hit the left field. Waldenczak barreling up on that one.
Now batting, number 10, Blake Bowen.
Now bring up Blake Bowen.
All right.
Did a nice job down at third base.
Blake Bowen's been a busy man over at third base.
Yes, he has. Some nice plays down there. So 2 men on, nobody out. This Team Ohio starting a rally. Trevino fakes the second base. Nice shot from our first base camera.
And third.
And third. First pitch is outside for a ball. So Blake Bowen with a runner in scoring position. Opportunity to get Ohio on the board in this big rivalry. Strike called on the outside corner. It's now 1-1 to Bowen. Bowen again, 6'2", 170 out of high school, Worcester High School.
A lot of fans cheering on the pitcher, Drew Trevino, on the BFA live stream on YouTube.
And they should. Trevino's got the stuff. There goes the runner. Oh, there's a shot right at the right fielder who makes the grab. Opportunity for a double play. And do they get him? Yes, they do.
Yes, indeed.
So Adam is running aggressively, trying to steal second base, but then Bowen hits a bullet to right field and makes it so difficult for him to get back.
Yeah, that
Number 20, Brady Shannon.
that was an absolute nuke.
Yes, it was. So now 2 outs and a runner at first base. But we got a man here who can put the ball pretty deep out in the park, and Brady Shannon. Oh, just missed that one. Oh, great effort. Almost made a nice play there in foul territory. Fly ball to right field. Shouldn't be a problem for the right fielder who makes the grab.
All right, so
Yep.
Trevino gets himself out of a bit of a jam.
Nice
Poised.
job by Brandon Mann, who was out in right field and made that double play earlier, a couple plays ago. So that'll be it. We're going to go to the top of the 6th, I believe, as my eyes are deceiving me because I can't see the board right now. But we'll be back in just a few. And we are back here in the city of Du Bois, Pennsylvania at Showers Field. So we start the top of the 6th inning with number 6 still on the mound. That is Tommy Scadling out of Marlington High School, 6'1", 165, rising sophomore. First batter he'll face is Caleb Sanders here in the top of the 6th. Who was I? I was supposed to give a shout out to somebody, I guess.
Yeah, Luke McWebb, who's watching on YouTube.
McLovin?
Yeah,
oh,
he goes
Luke
by one name now.
McLovin, okay. All right. Big swing and a miss. Boy, took a serious hack at that one. Nice one. Just letting it loose. Skelding is up on the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball.
All right. Caleb Edison, the rising junior. I'm sorry, Caleb Edison. Caleb Sanders, who goes to Detroit Edison.
Yes. Rising junior.
Sorry, man. We just crossed over the 12 hours straight of broadcasting threshold.
If anybody, I don't even know who I am right now. To be honest with you.
Well, you're not Batman. I can tell you that.
I can feel my voice going on me. I sound like Kermit the Frog.
Some people are thankful.
All right. Skedling winds and the pitch. Over for a strike call. It's now 2-2 to Caleb Sanders. As he leads off the top of the 6th for Team Michigan, leading 4-0.
Called time. Taking a page out of, I think Pace did that earlier on. Try to throw the pitcher off. I like it. Guys feeling the flow. Try to throw him off a little bit.
Skelding winds the pitch. Fly ball to right field. I'm sorry, center field. Does it look like the right fielder was charging at it? Because I can't see anything with his tent. Oh, man.
Now batting number 14, Gregory Pace.
Play made in center field by Jackson Campbell. That brings up Gregory Pace Jr. at Detroit Edison High School. 6 foot, 182 pounds, class of 22 junior. First pitch from Skedling is high for a ball. So 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, Skelding, he's put some spin on there, man. 22.50 on that 72-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. Good drop, 6 inches on the horizontal, which means it has some pretty good movement.
Oh, is that what horizontal means? Oh, horizon, that just drops.
Yeah,
off the-
85 miles an hour. Like you said, eyes are starting to get blurry.
Oh, nice pitch there for a strike called. It's now 1-2 to Gregory Pace, Jr. And the 1-2 pitch. Foul at the plate.
Pace will walk that one off.
Eckelman's been a beast back there behind the dish.
Yeah,
He really has.
He's having a great game. He's laser focused. I mean, it would
He's
be
a
easy
sophomore.
to sit there and say, well, you got a net right behind you, so you can take it easy. Nope, not him. He's
Yeah,
blocking everything.
Double checked, he's a sophomore.
Oh,
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Look at the... Oh, yeah.
Now batting.
2 outs now.
Brandon Mann.
yeah, so Skelding feeling it here in the top of the 6th inning.
He's quieting the bats of Michigan. I'll bring up Brandon Mann, number 21. First pitch to Mann is a swing and a miss. Is that a breaking pitch or a changeup there?
Yes.
With that kind of spin rate, I would think it was a breaking ball.
Oh,
right?
it is. And about 2,400. That thing was not easy to even try to put a bat on.
Ball low. Count now 1-1 to Brandon Mann at a Country Day High School, 6'4", 210 pounds. Ooh, massive hack at that one. Man is a big man.
He's
A young man, I should say.
well, he's finishing his swings. Was he the one that just turned 16 today?
I think that's who he said. Yeah,
Okay.
Brandon Mann. We'll have to double check on that one. We can't ask him in the middle of the bat. That probably would be
No,
appropriate.
kind of.
Oh, good. Strike
Oh,
3 call on
wow.
the outside corner. He struck him out.
Oh, he just got to cash in a gift card for a tough call
Yeah.
for his birthday. That's terrible.
All right, so that'll end the inning for Team Michigan. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back in just a few. And we are back. Is it Tuesday yet?
Yeah, it's definitely
Okay, we're back here at Du Bois, Pennsylvania.
Tuesday all day.
Drew Trevino back on the mound for Team Michigan.
Eckelman.
That'll bring up Mason Eckelman. We were just complimenting earlier. Did a nice job behind the dish. And he takes his hacks there, I'll tell you. So who do we have? Do we have anybody with a headset on with us?
Oh, we got
Any
the other.
guess?
We got the other half of the rivalry. We have
Oh,
Ohio.
yeah.
Coach Jordan's in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, I mean, Michigan's doing their thing right now, but hopefully we got a little mojo coming back. We got the right guy up at the plate right now, though.
Oh, yeah. We're big fans of him.
Yeah.
So he's got the sick combination of the right-handed throwing catcher and the left-handed bat.
No, I'll tell you what. The thing about him, everyone knows he can hit, but he got squared up pretty good in the right wrist last game.
Saw it.
Yeah, we
man.
did see that.
And he's battling through it right now. He might not be 100%, but he's everything you want from the catcher position. He has all the attributes you want. He's that captain-style player, and he's battling through something right now, and he's the last guy that's ever going to get taken out of a game.
Yeah, true grittiness that you want, a catcher, captain of the ship, and holding the fort down. All
No
of those
doubt about
cliches.
No doubt about it.
All right, so you guys have had quite the day, Coach. When we
Yeah.
saw you at the beginning of the day, and then we get you kind of for the nightcap.
This is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is real
Oh,
awesome.
it's super
This
cool.
is
Yeah,
what
very
you
cool.
guys have been able to pull off for these kids in the craziest of circumstances. As ball goes into play, foul territory.
Oh, nice
what a
play. That's number 19.
Yeah, that's gonna. That
David
hurts.
Lally.
That hurts.
Hurts a little bit when you're trying to
Tip
get
of the
something
cap,
going.
right?
No doubt they've been doing it all day.
Yeah.
Aaron always does a great job, man. Aaron always puts together an incredible team that we play against every year, and you expect that when you go out and play Michigan. You know, you can't. They're not gonna give you anything. You got to earn it. So, but side note, you guys are doing an incredible job, by the way. I mean, this is so cool.
Well,
We appreciate that, but you know what? Coach Aaron said nothing but glowing things about you and your
Oh, well, I
and being a
appreciate
great
that.
hitting coach.
It's a friendly rivalry, yeah. But every year we
Oh.
face these dudes, man. They bring it every single year, man.
Who's this big young man? It just took a massive
that
hack.
was Crawford.
Yeah, he was the
Oh,
guy-
that's weird.
yeah, he was
Mr.
one of-
104.3.
Yeah, 104.3. I'll tell you what, he takes one of those BPs where you just kind of sit back and watch, and you're kind of disappointed when it's done.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Yeah. It's been a tough road to haul for him because I guess the scouting reports out on him. He's been getting a healthy dose of off-speed stuff. So he probably liked having that pitch right there.
No doubt. But the crazy thing with these kids and where technology is going is there's no surprises. Like
Right.
everyone on both teams know who hit 104. They know who ran there. They have an outfielder that ran a 6.3, and so like I'm wondering. I'm asking, why is their outfielder playing over there? And then one of our guys that's just sitting by me goes, "Coach, he runs a 6.3. Like he can cover the ground." I'm like, "How do you even know that?"
Yeah.
But nothing flies under the radar anymore, man. They all know everything about each other, but it's fun, man. It's a nice little friendly rivalry. But like I said, Michigan always brings it.
So are you guys always like
Our ground ball off the third baseman's foot. He gets down the line pretty good, too.
Yeah, he
Besides
ran a
having some
6'8".
104. Oh, wait.
He ran a 6.8. Boy's an athlete.
what?
Yeah, and he's starting to grow into his athleticism. So he's always had that. He's always had that extra juice that you're looking for. But he's started to twitch up a little bit. Now he can run. So I'm thinking there's a real possibility he may end up at in the outfield at the next level, just because he can move like that. And I mean, you're kind of wasting athleticism at first base sometimes.
True. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good point. So that brings up Jake Hanley at William Mason High School.
Did you see this BP the other day?
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Oh,
Did we?
I mean, he's one of the more talked about names on our roster right now. Just because, can you? That's an 8th grader.
I know. That's what
That's
we
what
were
we're saying.
saying.
Like,
Dude,
That's exactly how I put it. The guy's not even a freshman yet.
No.
He's technically not, even though he graduated.
and yeah, and he had a few.
Oh, there's a laser dropping quick, and a base hit the left field.
Yeah, he had a few tough APs the first game, and what impressed me about him, he wasn't the guy that needed much. Like I tried to go over there and be like, "Hey, man, there's a tough cup calls, and fringy strikes that he got rung up on," and I went over kind of just because it's an 8th grader, and look where we're at.
the
you know
maturity
what I'm saying?
level.
Yeah, like so you don't know what I haven't got to view. I mean, talk to him much as a person, but he handled it like a grown man, and he's like, "Hey, like 3 ABs, I'm back at it," and then look what he does right there. Like it's impressive. These young kids.
Gets a really good pitcher, too, by the way.
Oh, no doubt. A really good arm. And our 2024s, man, did you see the two that threw the first game?
Oh, we were losing our minds.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
And you're always nervous as an adult inviting those guys because, yeah, they're talented.
Bullet.
Outstretched arms.
Oh, here, come here close. Oh, man.
That's how it bounces sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the turf is the great equalizer because, it's great to field off of, but it's brutal to try to stop on a dime.
Well, yeah, and you'll always see this. So when you watch plays like that, like these guys are always the most talented guys on their teams, and there's little plays like that when you get to the Division I level, which most of these guys are going to. end up being at, where those little plays are the difference between winning and losing, and it shows up here. Like, they don't get to view it very often. Like, you see these young guys and they step out here and the pace of play is just, it speeds up a little bit. And those type of plays, like, that's the difference between winning and losing. And so we're lucky enough to have Coach Denneman over there, who's going to be our head coach for the week, and he's an absolute superstar. He's won over 500 games as a head coach in college, and he after each game he goes down and talks to these guys about this, and so it's a learning experience as well. And it's not only they get to represent their state, but they get to learn from a guy like that. Like, sign me up for that. And there's little things like, I guarantee you he already wrote that down on his notepad. And
yeah,
because right now we're dealing with first and second and 2 outs instead of bases loaded and 1 out with a really good hitter up. And when you're down by 4, that stuff like that can't happen. But they'll grow and they'll learn. But
I'm glad you mentioned it. I was going to say, am I allowed to say he's like one of my favorites?
Yeah.
Because I really just like the way the guy approaches the game. And I was saying it before. I mean, it's certain people stand out to you. Let's just put it that way. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Certain people stand out to you.
Well, you have obviously created a very good career as a broadcaster, but if you want to get in scouting, you probably could, because you're not wrong there.
Yeah.
The kid can play. He can catch and throw with the best of them.
Yep.
And he handles himself well back there.
Exactly.
And that's where it comes in, is when you get spend time with these guys, personalities fit different positions, and he fits well behind the plate, and he knows what he's doing, and there's no more confident thrower in the. He reminds me a ton. We had a guy named Peyton Ebbing here last year, committed to Tennessee. They might as well be a clone of each other, because he'll throw the ball wherever, whenever, and it's always on the money. He's one of the more accurate throwers in the state, and that's been on full display in a short period of time here.
Yeah, and Manley, from a maturity standpoint, knows when to go out to the pitcher. When you can sense a certain situation, he doesn't have to be told to go out. He goes out, speaks at the appropriate time, and that's the part that kind of stands out. Really does stick out.
And listen, he's got great hair.
No, he does.
That too.
You know,
he does.
He's got flow, man.
The Cincinnati Spikes, they do that thing. They have that blonde hair flow that was in when I was probably like 9 or 10. Remember when everyone used to?
Oh yeah.
It's coming back now apparently, because you're starting to see that more often.
Another big kid.
Oh yeah, Cam Gilkerson. Yeah, he's got as much use as anybody on our team. So we have blast motion typically at our showcases, which major league teams are using, and it's a sensor that basically tells you how fast. It tells you everything before they make contact. So TrackMan will tell you how far it went. The exit velo, and blast motion tells you how fast their hands are and how fast they rotate, and he registers above major league average in almost every category. So
holy cow.
He's not a finished product by any means, but the raw physical ability of this kid is pretty impressive.
Well, 6'3", 215.
Yeah, and I've seen
he looks like Thor.
Yeah, and I've seen him from an athleticism standpoint. I've seen him on video dunk a basketball too. So the kid has a lot of raw tools. He needs to continue to grow in the baseball IQ aspect and continue to work on his swing, but from a physical standpoint, I mean, you're looking at one of the more physically talented dudes on our roster right now.
So, Coach, how long have you been with PBR now?
This is my 5th year with PBR.
Okay.
Yeah, and right now I'm getting texts from our executive director. He owns Michigan too, so this is as big of a rivalry as possible.
Well, Aaron did say usually these games result in one of you guys paying for dinner or lunch.
No doubt, all the time, man. And it's always something weird happens. So Aaron will tell you that he is winning the rivalry, which is not true.
He said he was going to say that.
He said it's not true. So they had a dude 2 years ago where at the end of the day, we want to win. Hopefully that gets out.
He's got a lot of room. Oh. Great concentration, though, by the first baseman, man.
That's a good play.
Birschmeyer.
Yeah, but, I mean, at the end of the day, like, we all want to win, but it's about these guys getting to showcase their ability. And they had an injury with the bases loaded, nobody out 2 years ago. We used to play 7 innings, so it was in the top of the 7th, 6-6, where we have the bases loaded, nobody out, arm gets injured, and then they walk, in quotations, walk it off in the 7th. So,
yeah. Well, that's the rivalry stories for sure there.
No doubt.
Ohio, number 15, Marshall Shepard.
So what do you tell us about Marshall Shepard?
Marshall Shepard, I would say, is the biggest wild card on our roster. I think I'm going to be excited to see what he can do here. he showed up. There's a couple guys normally with how awesome our executive director is, Chris Valentine. He's done an incredible job building this from the ground up. So we very rarely have guys that come out of nowhere. Typically, you're evaluating for this event between players you've seen 3 or 4 times. We saw Marshall about 2 weeks ago. He was 85, 87, and he has almost outlier spin rates. So he's don't quote me here, but I think he was like up to 2,500 with the fastball, 2,600 with the breaking ball, which is above major league average. So we'll see here. Is one of the guys I don't have a lot of info on, but from a raw pitchability, a raw stuff standpoint, he really stood out last week. Proved he needed to be here, so I'm excited to see how he does.
Yeah, true two-way player too. He's got him listed as a right-hand pitcher and third baseman. So
yeah, well, he unfortunately we have so much talent that some of these two-way guys, you kind of have to separate that a little bit. Because, could he be a two-way? Absolutely, but when you're looking at the roster, when you only have 1 or 2 guys at each position across the state, we just didn't get enough info on him as a hitter. But he was up to, I think it was 101, 102 off the bat in BP the other day.
What?
Yeah. So he's got some. He's what I call an engine guy. He's got some juice. So I'm excited to see how he does.
we're about to see it.
Absolutely.
Mainly calls for throw down to second base.
I love watching this kid throw, man. Every time. It's right on the bag.
Oh, God.
Yeah, every time.
Absolutely.
And then also the kid playing shortstop, man. Second base now. I just caught it. Billy Adams is a big-time hitter to him, man. He'll play the game, and then it just amazes me. We have a young guy, Parker Corbin, in there, and, he's in the 8th grade going in high school, and he's just playing the game with the best players in the state, and Parker looks completely unfazed in there. I go over and I ask, hey, how you doing? Just making sure mentally they're okay. And I've realized real quick that it's almost like I'm annoying them. They don't need that.
First pitch over, first strike call.
Yeah, it's funny. We felt the rivalry from the first pitch, and it just so happened for us, we had a little bit of a technical snafu. So I'm glad that you were right on point, because we had our this view that everybody loves. So we were looking at third base. I think you're probably looking at us, which is terrible to look at to begin with. But
maybe you, but not me.
You're Johnny on the spot.
I look good.
Yeah. It's funny, man, how the game's changing, isn't it?
Oh, it's for us. So from a broadcasting standpoint, back home, being from southern New Jersey, we had a high school schedule of 30 games, and that's kind of what we were really looking forward to. That obviously evaporated almost overnight. And we had talked to TJ Hunt from PBR New Jersey in the course of the wintertime, and we said, hey, I got a concept, I got an idea. I think we could help with the recruitment piece, especially around dead periods. And next thing you know, as soon as the recruitment dead period kind of kicked into another gear, it was almost like overnight the way that this whole recruitment and as I like to say, your hashtag. Nice play.
Did he great effort. We're taking him away from first base, but still, that's Billy Adams, right? You said it second.
Yes, sir. Billy Adams.
That was a nice effort.
It's a good play. That's the other thing you'll see about here that's different is that's an out in almost every high school game you'll ever see. I don't know if he came up with it over at first, but from a just strict home to first time, the athletes here are just a different breed, man. That dude gets down the line. I don't know who that is, but he was.
Yeah, Piasecki, that was a hard 90.
Yeah,
big time.
You'll see the clock. I was talking to Parker Corbin about it. 2024. He got a ground ball in the first game, and he's used to playing against 8th graders, and he kind of took his time. I'm like, hey, listen, bro. Here you got to pick up the clock a little bit. But he made a great adjustment. He's been playing fast ever since, and he's one of the guys that's my phone hasn't stopped ringing about since we got here. So he picked it up fast, but just point being, the ball off the bat to the time they get to first base, you have no margin for error here, man.
Well, speaking of no margin for error, Birchmeyer, 105 velo from the right side, 96 from the left.
This is a dude from Michigan?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, dude. His BP the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I said we're going to pitch around him, but now we can't. So,
I'll tell you.
Going deep to center field, taking him to the wall, off the base of the fence. Here comes the throw held.
That was right on point, huh?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
It was.
It was scripted.
Yep. No.
Wow.
That dude can flat out bang it, man.
Ooh. Ooh-wee. Coach Aaron, look at him. He pops out of the dugout laughing.
Well, I'm cracking up because it's a
single.
380-foot line drive single.
No, I mean,
It was a nuke.
when you're at the showcase and you're with all these players and you see so many tools on display, it takes a lot to stand out. And when that dude took BP the other day, it just looked a little different. And so when you see something like that, you're looking at a special tool. And from the left side too, right? He was
96 from the left.
I mean, his BP was one of those where you just hear from the crowd that you can tell when the crowd starts to get into it.
But you have a couple guys on your roster. Crawford at 104
right,
miles an hour on exit velo. Sebastian, Mexico. He's almost like a Instagram sensation or something. He's got like this cult following. Got
Alfredo Wait. Yeah, here's Alfredo Velasquez. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, when the lefties, I thought we really turned it up on our BP when the lefties came up, and you just were like, are we going to have enough baseballs here?
well, that's why we got concerned when we see it in New York. It's like everybody on the team's a lefty. Oh, look at Birchmeyer.
Really
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
What?
Well, Coach Aaron was talking about Birchmeyer, how great guy in the clubhouse. Just
really
great attitude. Forget just the talent piece. He's just got a
doubt.
great attitude. Yeah.
No doubt.
Really talking him up.
No doubt. And it's funny when you talk to college coaches, and this is Steve's a stud. Look at him going, he's going to settle him down. But when you get in these conversations with college coaches after that, that's a huge piece of it that not many people know about is the person, because these guys got to coach these dudes for 4 years. So that's a big part, and that's so cool getting to know here. And it's almost too short. So I've been doing this for 5 years. Every time we come here, game one, everyone's super nervous. All the players, they're getting under the lights, and they're just getting a feel for it. Game two, they start to connect. And then game three, they come together, and it's like they want to create a team, which they can't because they all play for different organizations.
Right.
And then you leave, and it's almost like, hey,
it's a bond. It's a bond that lasts forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of like a rite of passage.
And especially now, they'll put each other on Instagram and all that stuff. And
That's cool. That's awesome.
So, Coach, some freakish athletes. So Brady Shannon.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
you're talking,
dude, quarterback.
Dude, he's a Division I. He's Division I offers for football right now, baseball. And the crazy thing about him, man, is he's just tapping into – he was a guy that wasn't one of the guys that was on the radar coming into this winter. And he took BP for one of the more talented teams in Ohio, Release Baseball. I look at the coach, I go, who is this dude? And he's still figuring himself out as a baseball player, which is incredible because his BP the other day was –
oh, my Lord.
And if you check out our Instagram, he is the coolest – I think it should be voted the coolest – video in PBR history because we had it from two different angles. He had a ball. I don't want to put an estimated distance on it because I don't want to sound stupid, but this ball went over the fence. It would have been over that building. There was a field behind it, and I went and go find it. The video went almost viral because this ball was hit so far. So he does those things, and you can just tell, like,
oh, nice pitch.
It's in there, man, and he's gonna once he continues to grow and he gets coached up in a college, and physically, dude, like look at the kid.
That's the thing. He's just shredded.
He's
shredded.
6'3", 190 pounds, and he could add 20 more. By the time it's all said and done, that's what a big leaguer looks like.
Just start calling him Captain America.
Yeah. Oh, nice pitch.
Nice pitch. Real nice pitch.
All right, so
was that the breaking ball for him?
It was.
Yeah. Do we have spin rates?
Yep, 23.69.
He can really spin it, man.
Look at the drop on the horizontal, man. 13, I think, was moving way away from him.
Yep, that's what he's doing.
You're not hitting that.
I mean, yeah, the kid can spin it. But, yeah, Brady Shannon, man, that's an athlete you don't see every day.
Davenport, who'd have bullet first time up.
Yeah,
This kid. So our guy we come in, he has probably the most velo you'll see from us. First pitch came in at 90, and it left at 190. He was right on it. That's
good pitch.
Yep.
Nice pitch.
Yeah. So, like I said, Aaron always brings dudes, but I'm thinking, all right, here we're gonna go fastball right down the middle, see what this kid has, and he showed us like, hey, we're not gonna go right down the middle the second time.
He got him out in front of that one just a little bit.
Flared it out the right field, coming in, makes a catch. Oh, look at that shoot.
Wow.
Who was that?
That's Gilkerson, the guy we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now batting number
Wait, was it
17,
Gilkerson last night that I was losing my mind over?
Yes, absolutely.
When he was throwing on
yeah,
his V.
he was throwing. He was.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
He's the
my-
one I thought you heard about. He's the one that hit in BP, the line drive that the pitcher probably could have jumped up and caught and it hit
And
off the center field
it was
wall.
12 feet off the
Yeah,
ground,
yeah.
all the way out. Yeah, I was going nuts.
This is the guy.
I kept saying, "Are you kidding me?"
This is the guy I'm not looking forward to face here in a second.
Yeah.
No.
Wait till when
Yeah?
he jumps on the mound. He can
Really?
swing it too. Like I'm not comfortable right now with him hitting, but when he gets on the mound, dude, this kid can flat out pitch. So we were looking forward to it. Our plan was to get ahead early, and we haven't accomplished that. So we're gonna have to really put some together, some at B's against this dude because he doesn't. He's not the biggest dude in the world, but he can flat out pitch, man. So we got the scouting report on him. We'll see how well that does.
Popped him up to the third base side and out of play. Counts now 2-1 to Carson Byers.
Yeah, Brady Shannon out there acting like he's a wide receiver. Good thing he didn't dive into the stands.
Come out with the Captain America shield.
Yeah, Coach Aaron from Michigan, he was telling us quite the same thing about Byers. You know, he's like, don't be deceived or fooled by the size. Oh man, that's a tough one.
Dude, he doesn't have much of a two-strike approach, does he? But I don't think he needs it. No, I saw him taking BP, and Aaron throws BP, by the way, for his team, and
Yeah.
and he's bringing it. I'm like, who do you think we're throwing? Like Steven Strasburg? Like,
I saw it. By the way, I saw it. I was
Yeah.
walking by the cage, and I was like,
yeah.
what's he? I didn't meet Garen yet, and I'm like, what's he doing? Just throwing bullets at him. You're not lying.
No, and he was throwing
Oh,
absolute
Nice
smoke.
pitch.
But this kid was just taking hacks. That's the breaking ball we've been talking about. But yeah, he was taking hacks. I'm like, this dude doesn't get cheated.
Yeah.
And then he was like, wait till you see him on the mound. And then I asked one of our coaches who faced him last year in summer ball, and he's like, hey, you better get ahead early in the game.
But you know, it's funny. I'm honest to God, I was bringing water out to Charles in center field,
Yeah.
and I'm watching Coach throw BP, and I'm like, what is he doing? I like literally in my head, but I wasn't going to say anything. But I'm like, he's throwing hard, and he's like right on top of him.
Yeah.
These guys didn't blink an eye. They're in there
Well,
going, they're going to take in their hacks.
It's working right now. I mean,
Yeah.
they got 6 hits. They could have 16, but they've hit a few right at us. So we have 2 hits, so I'm going to have to tell our BP guy tomorrow to step it up a little bit.
Well, maybe Coach Aaron will throw for you guys. That's right.
I mean, now I hope so, depending on how the rest of this game goes. But, yeah, no, he's a great dude. And this is super cool. How long have you guys been doing this? Because you guys are freaking knocking it out of the park, man.
Well, we appreciate it. We actually started to do play-by-play broadcasting about a year ago.
Yeah.
We've been best friends since 2006. Actually,
We are?
met on a T-ball field.
When did you?
Yeah. Yeah. So,
I've not been telling anybody we've been best friends. I've been saying he's an acquaintance.
yeah. So, so it's funny. We were actually doing some local high school stuff. Kind of we're the probably oldest interns in the history of this small company. And we decided in October that we wanted to try to utilize a platform to help more kids, right? And
That's
so
super cool, man.
as we did it, we wanted baseball to be our premier sport, premier function. We had coached together for a long time. I'd been through the recruitment process with both of my sons in a baseball dynamic, and I said, hey, you know what, why not have some fun with this and see what we can do? And so we had a 30-game high school schedule after we went and, invested, as you could say, in a lot of equipment and technology. And over the wintertime, we just try to kind of say, well, let's get some feedback from coaches, see what it is that they want to see what it is we can do. And when the high school season evaporated, we met with TJ Hunt and said, hey, TJ, we think we can come up with a game plan. So that quickly.
You guys do incredible. It adds such a different piece to it, man. That's so cool. I didn't know how it was going to go, and then we were the second workout. I heard you guys announcing the first workout, and I couldn't turn the TV off, man. I just wanted to see PA hitters hit, and then I heard you guys. I'm like, I'm going to sit down for some entertainment. See, this is the matchup here where the young guy here, we're going to see how he handles this left on left because this is a tough matchup for anybody, let alone an 8th grader.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch Carson, so I have no idea.
Yeah. So we'll see how he handles it. But he's a stud.
Oh, drops a bunt. I love it. Just foul.
He did that.
That's
He did that in game 1. I mean,
That's right.
He's
he
the
did.
definition of a baseball player, man. I love
Oh,
this kid.
me too.
Mhm.
Yep, definitely.
But it was funny. I was laughing with him because he laid down a perfect bunt in game 1, and he was out. And I was like, "Has that ever happened to you?" He goes, "No."
I was surprised too. I mean, kid gets down the line.
Yeah, and he's
Very
he's
athletically.
a really good player. He's hearing from ACC, SEC schools already, and
Beautiful.
he just plays the game the right way. He's a great kid, and he's not overmatched here by any means. But left on left with this is a really tough matchup. So we'll see how he handles it.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, 24-50.
I
Almost a
guarantee you.
25.
I guarantee
Oh my
he
God.
doesn't see this every Saturday.
Yeah, I would say not.
Wow.
But I mean, he's handling himself, man. He sees the ball well, and his patented shot. I hope I call a shot here. I've seen this kid get 1,000 hits over the shortstop's head, just inside out.
Oh, I love that.
Let's
It's
see
my
what
favorite. Oh, I love that. I love that going the opposite
Well,
way
that's-
every
that's
day of the
good.
week.
He has a lot of tricks that he can pull out. He'll lay down the bunt early in the count. He'll try to turn and burn a little bit, but when he gets 2 strikes, man, he's a tough out, man. He's a really tough out.
So it's funny looking at a guy like Byers, right? So he's got this.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, wow.
I thought you told me not to yell in the microphone.
Oh,
He did. I
dude.
mean, he almost did it again. That was a bullet.
I'm telling you, when you get to
Nice
see
shot, kid.
Oh, man.
Batting number 9.
Wow.
the kid's one of the tougher outs in the state. He's an 8th grader, but he's one of the tougher outs in the state.
Yeah,
The
that,
8th grader. Let's make sure we get that through our heads again.
dude. Come on, man.
What the heck is going on?
How many? One of those got to fall, right? That's like what, 4 for us right now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
This is
We'll see.
this is a little bit of a rivalry baseball at its best, man.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
That's right. We'll turn over the lineup here in a second. Caden Bates is another guy that is going to stick to his plan. He's not going to bite too often. He's going to have a plan and go after it. And, by the way, the umpire in this game, I don't know what his name is. He's phenomenal.
And he's calling them from behind there.
Yeah, dude,
He's doing a good job.
yeah, he's doing a
Yep.
phenomenal job just to drop that in. But
I wonder if he's going to stay out there
think we
beyond
get
the
crossed up
7th. Have you seen that?
yeah, when they left.
Yeah.
It's happened
We're like-
multiple times.
yeah,
And then we're like,
normally these games are 7 innings.
right here.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
and TJ Hunt went out there, and I'm like, well, I hope he umpires better than he throws BP.
Uh,
Oh,
yes, this is just great. This is great ball right here, man.
yeah, it's fun to watch, man.
So I'm watching Byers, and I can't help. I mean, and you're the old soul over here, Al, but like he kind of makes me feel like this old school Fernando Valenzuela thing, where he's got like this like torque thing, hides the ball.
Yeah. You know what? You hit the nail on the head on the motion.
Yeah,
Except he's not looking up into his glove when he.
yeah,
when he
that's
hits it.
true. And he's not looking away.
Now batting
I
number
mean, this
5,
thing that stands out about this kid is just feel, man. Watch, he'll vary tempo. He's not 6'4", so he's had to probably, he has good velo, but who knows when that came. So maybe early on in his career he didn't have that velo, and he knows how to get out. So he's varying his tempo already. Look at him right now. He might go leg kick. He might slide step. This guy's not going to be overmatched by anybody. We're going to have a tough time scoring off this guy, but hopefully
It's
we
so
can
deceptive. He does
Yep.
such a great job of hiding the
no
baseball.
doubt. You're completely spot on right there. It's going to be tough for us, especially coming from, I would assume, what is he, 5'8", 5'9"?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5'8", I think. it was.
5'8".
Yeah, and coming from that, and
Is this? Oh, no, that's 5. I'm like, that's not Skelding. He's a pitcher.
no, it's Jackson
Yeah,
Campbell.
Campbell.
Jackson Campbell, he was another guy that laid out. He'll throw the 9th for us. Just a really good athlete. Up to 87 last week, and it's kind of funny. We had him to a late edition so he could hit too, and he didn't even know he was going to hit.
Oh.
In the first game, he comes up with the bases loaded twice. So talk about getting thrown into the fire.
Yeah. Hey.
So you talked to me about an old soul, and you talked about Fernando.
Yeah.
Well, what I was thinking when you started to say that was actually Al Rabowski, who pitched for the Braves and pitched for the Cardinals, and that's who he reminds me of.
Because
He was violent.
Now
he
you're
was
dating
violent
me,
with it.
dude.
Oh well, I'm sorry. If you guys don't know who that is, that's exactly. I looked him up just to make sure I was right because it is. He was a
So,
lefty.
I know you just got a new Silverado, but how was it when you used to ride the dinosaur to work?
Well, look at this guy. Look at this guy with a beard and everything, man. This guy was for real,
Yeah.
man. He was no joke. He used to come out with a violent motion, throw hard.
Hey, we might have something here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Billy's going to give
All
him
you old folks out there, if you can hear me, Albert Bosky, right?
Now batting
Carson Byers.
Yeah.
Billy's going to give him an AB here. Billy's a really tough out. He's another guy that he took one off the shin the first game, and it was
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was as clean as you
that
can
was
get.
him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to be able to play the rest of the weekend.
No, but he jumped right in. He played shortstop next inning. I told him to take the rest of the off. He said no thanks. So this kid, he's going to give him a tough AB, and then we got Connor on deck. So we might have something going here. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
That'd be his luck, man.
Oh, boy.
Take the magnet out of your pocket,
Exactly.
Billy. My word. So, one out here. In the, healthy hack, dude.
Yes, it was.
82-mile-an-hour pitch, 21.69. But again, late movement. I mean, look at the horizontal moving away from him.
We don't have the statistics showing up right now, but if I bet you if you went over that track, man, his release height is.
Oh, look at this. Finds a hole. Billy Adams with a base hit. And that'll load the bases.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, gets away.
Gets away with
Here
it.
comes a run for Ohio. And now they're getting stuck
no.
again. What are they doing?
It's tough when you don't play with these guys all the time. Billy's like, somebody run. Anybody. Well, that's a tough one.
That's hard to
That
watch.
hurts.
Yeah.
That's hard to watch. It's hard to watch, but
Another run on the board for Ohio.
Now batting number 19.
and this is one of our better bats here. So if this dude puts one in the gap here, I might have to end this interview early because I might want to break this headset.
All right.
Yeah, but I was starting to bring up. I bet you if you got his release height off this dude, I guarantee you it's really, really not very high off the ground. So you're looking at a guy that's throwing 82, 85, but to these guys, it probably looks like 87, 89 based on it's basically a rise ball. It's probably coming from 5 foot and just
Coming up on him.
ending at 3 versus what the first guy we faced was like 7 foot.
Right.
And so like,
Yeah.
you're getting different, and they're just getting a good look at what the rest of their career is going to look like, where you just can't sit on a dude for 4 innings and
Yeah.
you're going to see different angles, you're going to see different stuff, and this dude is a really tough matchup for anybody.
Oof.
See, that's
Sneaky factor just comes out of his head.
that's a strike anywhere they play the entire summer, but that's a ball in college. That's a great job by the umpire. I can't say enough good things about this guy.
Yeah.
This guy really knows what he's doing. And this catcher is a superstar, by the way.
We've been
Yeah.
watching him. I mean, the way he frames the bottom half of the
It's
zone.
like watching a shortstop play defense back
Yeah.
there.
Is it Noah Miller? Who's back there? Do you know?
That is Miller.
This guy can really play defense.
Oh, well,
Hey, he's
It's like
first,
the-
right?
it's like the kiss of death, man.
Yeah, he's at
He
first.
is. He's
yeah.
the first.
Yeah, that's a man. We just put the kibosh on that one,
Well,
dude.
bar that kid can really play defense, man. He's one of the better catchers I've seen in a long time.
All right, so back in business, first and second with 2 outs.
That's a run, by the way, if we don't do that.
Damn.
All right, Coach.
Oh, coach.
Ooh, nice pitch. Wow.
Yeah, look at this.
70.5.
Yeah,
2400
almost. Oh, dude, 9-inch drop late.
That's
God.
just nasty, man. You're going to see it again, I bet. No, he went.
Oh, hard hit ball. All right.
All right, so they dodge one there.
Yeah, they do. And
Four-
I can't see the scoreboard, so we're going to the top of the 8th, right?
Yeah,
That's
sir.
right.
top of the
Okay. All right, beautiful. Because I can't see.
Yeah. Yeah, so for BFA Live Sports, Doug Stasic joined alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher, as we head into almost hour number 13 today of the broadcasting of the Northeast Future Games for the Prep Baseball Report. We're joined alongside the coach and the director of chaos for Team Ohio. Jordan, what is your last name?
Cairo, like city in Egypt.
Hey,
Oh,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's easy enough.
That's easy.
Yeah,
Did you bring your sleeping bag, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's,
Well, TJ Hunt's not here, so we can guarantee we won't break that record. So we had broadcasted the future game select for New Jersey, and we were on the air for 16 and a half hours straight.
Wow. Seriously.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like you guys are bored here. I think you're.
No, but we've hit some walls right during it. And what you do, when I'm getting really tired, I'll stand up and actually try to keep myself awake. Not that I'm bored, but it's just 16 hours straight.
Well,
in Skylands in New Jersey, we were making jokes. We're like, hey, finally in this game, you'll be seeing Nightline with Ted Koppel.
Well, I'm telling you what, man, you guys do a great job of keeping it electric regardless. Like, I mean, you guys are having a blast here. It's awesome.
Well,
we are.
We have a blast as the kids. I mean, you know how it is. You coach them, dude. You just feed off their energy. And, hey, at the end of the day.
No doubt, but you can tell fake energy, and there's no fake energy in this box right now. I'll tell you that right now.
No. We've made it a bit of a family affair, so we're the kind of guys, our wives are on top of that dugout over there.
Swear.
That's our wives.
Those are our wives.
So when we do our events, my to-be wife, so we've had our wedding because of COVID, got moved back from May 2nd to August 29th. So maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But side note, it's a family affair. She does all the check-in at our events.
Yes.
Well.
Awesome.
Yeah, so hey, you guys are on the right track.
They're really good interns, I got to tell you.
Man, that's hilarious.
All right, so we got Dom Krupinski. Yes. Yep. And, oh, man, the Roger Clemens stare on the mound. Oh, nice block.
He's a wall back there, man.
Yes, he is. We still have Shepard on the mound. That's right. So 1-on-1 count to Krupinski. Popped him up.
Let's see if we'll talk here.
To the left side. Oh, can't find it. Oh.
Lost it in the lights.
Oh, here's the throw. Oh. Did they get him? They did.
Yes.
Wow.
That's a great recovery. Man. That's why your head's up. Always thinking, what do I do with the ball next?
Jeez,
I think one of them lost it, though.
Hey,
but both of them probably did.
Well, maybe Parker, I might tell him to put his sunglasses on. They're on the top of his head. No, it's tough. It's tough sky here. That's how we won game one. Right fielder lost it too. But on top of, dude, can you get a better atmosphere in this field, man?
Oh, we're just trying to figure out.
From when we walked through the gate, I was like, what in the world?
Yeah, because you're driving here, you're like, all right, where are we going to play?
Yeah.
And then you turn left, and out of nowhere, you're like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't leave our last game. I sit up on left field. I watched the game for 7 innings, and if that game would have lasted 10 hours, I would have stayed up there, man. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
What a place. But basically, I was talking to a young lady who was running a concession stand. She's actually a banker.
Really?
And she works part-time here. And she was talking about how the community just kind of pulled it all together and really wanted something for the community itself. And their business manager actually, I don't know if he's got a relative that's a 10% owner of the Pirates or something of that nature. She was telling me this story, and that's kind of how it all got together. So they were getting a little support in that area. And it was all about just kind of bringing this community together. And by the way, I hate to put it this way, but it's good for them from a financial standpoint because you're getting all these people coming into hotel rooms.
No doubt.
If we didn't have COVID, it'd be all the restaurants. I mean, it's like,
yeah.
And
they had a recruit up there. When we were up there, and he's looking down at the field. I'm like, I don't know what your other options are, bro, but like this would be a tough place to say no to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So is
the detail in this play? I'm sorry, Doug.
Are you talking about Penn State Du Bois? That recruit?
I don't know.
Just like
maybe it was just a parent and his kid, but it looked like a recruit.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, he was up here and they were showing him around, and I'm like, I don't know if this is for college or a summer camp, but you should probably sign up.
Yeah, man.
The detail of this place.
And then did you see the Little League field downtown?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
The Little League field even has this turf, man.
Yeah.
Even it's like Kent State back where we're from. I mean, the most beautiful turf you'll ever see, and you're like, that's a Little League field, man.
Yeah.
And then these kids are coming up and they're getting walkout songs and stuff. I'm like,
oh,
dude,
yeah.
It's unbelievable. They knocked it out of the park, man.
Little Jay-Z walk out. I was thinking it. Her little DMX. I'm like, all right. Don't let this gray hair fool you, Jordan, man. I'm across the board.
I trust me. I knew you had a little swag to you the second I stepped into this booth.
All right, so
one out.
The 6'4", 193-pounder out of Grand Blanc, David Lally.
Big kid.
One out here.
Really good body. The other thing that when you're watching this that's a little different is pitchers got to control the running game a lot more different than they probably normally have to because
everyone's looking to run.
Every single one of these guys can run.
Yep.
So it gets them a little uncomfortable, but as from an evaluation piece, I'm sure that's what that's one piece a lot of these guys are looking at. Is
Well, and that's one of the angles that we like to show from the third base side.
How about this? How about those interns with that shot, huh?
hey, looks like they might know someone in the business. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If they knew we were talking this way, I'd be in big trouble. I think it's my wife that's on the camera right now, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. They're troopers, man. They stuck it out.
Well, you know how those baseball moms can be.
Oh, yeah.
So this is where it gets dangerous though, because you can fall asleep real quick and not have the shot that you're looking for, which is basically when we're trying to upload some of the graphics that in the beginning of the game for the kids.
Wait a minute. I think I might have missed a text while we were up there.
Oh yeah, what did it say? Help me, the ladder fell. I can't get down.
No. I can't wait to see what this says though.
Let's see if Steve goes talks to him.
Oh shoot.
I think we might.
Missy wanted a sweatshirt earlier.
Nate's gonna handle this. Nate knows what he's doing.
I like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look at this guy.
This is the guy that is it? Oh no, is this the guy that? No, he didn't double to left off us last time. No.
This kid's a flat out baller.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Kid
is.
at the plate.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that's not what I want to hear right
No.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah. Tremendous hose out there in the outfield, covers a ton of ground, but
Let's see if they
anything's
see
on
what
the
he did here, man.
anything's on the inside half of his plate, not going to be good. Well, good for him, maybe not so good for you.
No doubt. I think it might be time to mix it up to a little spin here. Looks like he's losing a little bit of feel for the fastball.
Well, it was about 84 miles an hour, 2,400. So that grip is moving.
Let's see if he spins it up, but they're going to stay with the heater.
He stays away.
Just missed outside. It's 2-0.
Runner out there at second base and first. 2 outs.
Here's a 2-0 pitch. Outside for a ball. It's now 3-0.
Kind of feels like Manly's game plan was to try to keep him away here.
Yeah, well, from what you guys said, that might be a smart game.
Yeah, no, he picked right up on it.
Big swing and a miss.
That tells you exactly what that kid wants to do right now, and that's why I would love to see a breaking ball here. Because if he throws one again like that, it might be bad news for Team Ohio. So
here's the 3-1 pitch.
Oh,
Fly ball to center field. Look. Nice hose out there for the center fielder. Who is it out there?
that looks like Connor Wallen's but I think we got away with one, boys, right there.
Yeah.
I had my breath held right there for a second.
living dangerously.
Here's another tough at bat for you guys. Gregory Pace Jr.
Yeah, man, it doesn't get any easier, and that's what these guys almost have to adjust mid-game because they're used to just throwing the ball past everybody. So the guys that can show a quality secondary offering stand out here. This guy that ran, he was a 6'3" guy, right?
Yeah, he was flying.
I thought the Lasers was wrong. He ran 6'4", low 6'4" the first time he ran again to 6'3". So I don't think anyone's gonna judge this guy's run tool.
Ooh. Blew it by him. It's now 1-1.
It's a big momentum at bat right here, boys. Big momentum at bat.
Yeah, well, it doesn't get any easier with the brother of the 2017 Gatorade Player of the Year.
Dude, I saw that kid.
Ooh, nice breaking ball though.
That kid. When I first started out, I had to go up in Michigan and help with an event for Aaron. And that dude, scouting wise, sometimes your job's pretty hard. Sometimes it's really easy, and that dude made it really easy. He wants breaking ball. Or he's going up with the heater. Oh, he wants time.
That's his second time bases. I got his hand up
Yeah,
there for the longest,
it kind of threw me off because the umpire being behind the pitcher.
I've seen that multiple times where they put it behind him and then they switch. We'll see what he wants here.
1-2 pitch.
Oh,
Swing and a
you're-
miss. He struck him out.
Gets out of it.
That's big.
All right.
That's big.
Jam session
What
there.
do we have? We got 2 or 1 left. We got two more shots.
Two more
You got
shots.
2 more
We
shots.
got the meat of our order coming up. I mean, this could get interesting.
All right. Well,
Our first guy up is, I believe, Captain America. Am I wrong?
Well, does he have a shield with him?
Let's hope.
All right.
all right.
Is he going to say, let's suit up, the guys? Sorry, I'm a Marvel fan.
Well, what's hilarious is I said at the beginning, I said, because you don't know any of these guys deeply, so we're all together. I'm like, who wants to bring it up? And right away, being the quarterback, dude brought them all up, started the Team Ohio chant, and he just has a voice in the dugout too. So to go along with how talented of an athlete he is, he has the voice in the dugout where guys gravitate towards him. And if Eckelman's on deck, then that looks like he may be up. And I'm not going to say I'd ever like our chances with this dude on the mound, but if we can get anything started, this is the part of the order that we're looking at right here.
This is one of the interns here.
Yeah, this is the intern, my wife. Missy, this is Jordan Cairo.
Nice to meet you. By the way, you're doing a phenomenal job.
He's been, no.
We showed him some of your work.
He was going to work from third base.
Yep.
All right, so Byers
How's Mama doing?
looking to get inspired here. It's not going to take much when you're in a rival situation.
I love what we got going on here these last 3 innings. This is good stuff.
Yeah, man.
It's good stuff.
Real good stuff.
I hope it turns around a little bit because this is something you got to hear about for a year if it stays the way it is. Well, the funny thing is Shannon and Eckelman are using the same bat. So Shannon claims his bat didn't have juice in it. I don't quite agree with that after watching BP. So
Oh,
Leading off for Ohio with a ball in the 8th inning, number 20.
So we got to bring this up on the live broadcast because this has got to be brought up. I'm sorry. You know me. So this guy over here, Jordan, we're here so long. He gets on the walkie-talkie and he goes, listen, there's been a change in the schedule. There's 5 games tomorrow. So Missy asked me just now. She's trying to say something. I go, what are you saying? She goes, there's 5 games. I go, no. I said he was just breaking chops. Oh, here's Captain America.
Yep.
there he is.
All right.
Brady Shannon. So let's.
I hope nobody minds me saying that.
Yeah.
I said it in nothing but a complimentary way.
All right. So
Let's see if he gives him heat here.
Spin.
No?
Spin right there on the fastball. Man.
yeah. Now he's coming over the top with his grip, but that's why it's actually kind of running down inside to his feet. I actually think he changed it up a little bit.
I wouldn't be shocked, man. This guy's an expert at getting people out.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
You got a runner on.
you do have a runner on. Brady
Time
Shannon,
run at the
and,
plate.
a fast one at that.
Now batting number 13.
We'll see.
Mason Eckelman.
Eckelman is
Again.
Eckelman's one of our more aggressive bats. So even though you just saw 4 balls, I wouldn't be shocked to see if he's hacking early here because he's looking to do damage and this kid can flat out hit. Man.
He
So,
doesn't hold back
No,
on
he
swings.
doesn't.
We were
No,
saying
he
that
does not.
last time he was up.
No, he's
All right,
looking
well,
to
yeah.
do damage. And,
Another one that stands out to me.
Mhm.
Not that anybody
How about that?
not to take anything away from anybody else.
So he's
Great
got
call.
he's got the Bellinger vertical stance.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he has very good body control. So normally, just the athleticism, you'd never want to coach it out of that kid because he has feel for his body, he has control, and let him do it. Another great call by the umpire. That's really good stuff.
of the pitcher and the first baseman.
Yeah, she's probably not happy with you right now because she thinks she's working 13 hours more. I'm off his foot.
Oh, look at
No,
that!
he's struggling. He's off his foot. He's off his foot.
That's off his foot,
well,
sir. That's off his foot.
So much for the umpire doing a good job, huh, Jordan?
Hey, can I? Am I allowed to?
You want to replay?
Sir, that's off his foot.
We don't have that kickability yet.
Yeah.
It's off his foot.
If it wasn't off his foot, he's a great actor, and he should go into.
Aaron, that's off his foot, bro. That's off his foot.
Oh, look at him!
Hey,
Whoa!
Well, this is great. Wait, can we get a camera on Aaron?
Yeah. Look at it. That's not the same guy that I saw sitting here before.
Dad, put the camera on the.
Get the camera on the coach. Across the way over there.
hey, do I need to take this mic off for a second?
You might
Yeah,
have
there you
to.
go. There's Aaron.
There he is.
We
We
got
got
Aaron.
him on. Look,
He's
look,
a star.
look at how serious he is. Look, we're talking about you.
Dude, yeah, I'm not lying to you. It's off his foot.
This is great.
It's off the foot. We got film. We got film off the foot. Hey, Mace, do your thing. It's off your foot.
This is great, dude.
We got
Wow.
video.
All right.
We got visual. That's why you have social media, guys. We got a guy right there with the instant replay. It's off the foot. Hold on.
Well, anything to even the series. We're trying to figure out the count now.
Boys,
all
I'm
right.
telling you, everything. This happens every year. So,
Flash.
Flash.
Look, he's closed his eyes like he's thinking to himself, oh my God, here we are again. Right in the middle of the mess.
Watch. And if this is a strikeout, you're gonna get a ball doesn't lie quote, guaranteed. Guaranteed, a ball doesn't lie quote.
Look at it.
Well,
Look at it. He's talking. Come on over here, Aaron. Come here. We got another headset. Come here. Come on over here.
Hey, I'm not trying
Let's
to
get this thing on.
I'm not trying to steal outs, bro. We had film saying it's off the foot.
all right. So now we got the rivalry series of the headsets.
We had a close up on you during that, Aaron. Oh, they're watching the dugout.
Yeah, we have
Nice.
a live stream going on.
All right,
Awesome.
so Aaron's back.
Aaron, I've been saying nothing but nice things.
It is true.
I have complimented Jordan a lot
did.
until that last play right there.
Hey, dude, if it wasn't off his foot, we had it off film. And it's getting to
You
the
can go back and
nitty-gritty.
watch it. It's in perpetuity on
I was
YouTube.
always taught as a player when the umpire makes a call, you accept it.
Yeah. How many games have you played with the umpires behind the pitcher's mouth?
Number 2 today. No, that's good stuff. I mean, hey, if it's off the foot, it's off
You
the
were
foot.
as serious as a heart attack over there, man. I'm telling you right now.
Well,
That's why we're like, we got to get him on.
I have my bulldog on the mound, so he'll take care of it for me.
Hey,
Oh, we were talking him up,
yeah,
too.
we've been
Gee.
talking him up. He can pitch. He can pitch a little
Yeah,
bit.
hey man, this is the last guy Jordan wants on the mound being behind. Is basically
said.
what he said.
What are you
He's
saying?
not throwing the ninth, right?
No, Brandon Mann's going to throw the ninth.
All right, well,
Carson has 2 right
that's
here.
probably not any better, to be honest, for us.
So
Oh, the bench is awake, Aaron.
it's
They're
getting
talking. It's getting a little frisky.
Hey,
Oh.
if this is
A
a
little
fastball,
squirrely.
if this is a fastball here, boys, we might be in business.
I feel like this is a 3-2 punch out.
Yeah, it could be.
Fastball right here. Oh,
High chopper. It's going to be tough.
Safe.
Oh, he's
Safe.
in.
He's there.
Oh, he's in.
He's there.
Oh, he called him out.
he caught him safe. He caught him
Okay.
safe. Yeah, they're safe at both places.
oh boy.
Oh.
Oh,
Somebody
wow.
woke up at 10 o'clock at night or whatever it is.
I don't know, man. They're,
It's 10 o'clock.
It's always very cordial till about the 6th inning.
They took a vacation for about 4 innings.
This is
I wasn't sure if they like delivered Grader's ice cream in there or what was going on.
well. This is another. This is
Yeah, you can over there.
This is another tough AB here.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, because they're talking. Yeah.
This is another one of our 8th graders that doesn't look like an 8th grader, but
No.
This is a very big 8th grader.
he had like 4 or 5 out yesterday. But it'll be interesting to see. This is a tough matchup, man.
Yeah. Lefty on lefty. That was my wife. Did you hear?
Yeah.
She said, I feel this is too much pressure.
So
She's got too much pressure to get it right. When this
There we
kind of
go.
game.
That's a strike. Yes, sir.
Is that
All right, look at that, 2,400.
breaking ball left on
Oh
left.
man.
Oh, my God.
That's
The
all
kid's
right.
dirty.
He is dirty.
He
Let's
is
see if-
dirty.
You know, the pass ball element's weird here, too.
There are none.
Yeah, exactly. So you never know when they're going to run. It's a little interesting, but Brady's a confident base runner, so we'll see if he's aggressive. But let's see what happens here. Another breaking ball? Yep.
Oh.
Yep, I think you're going to see that
You
one
have to
more
come
time.
right back with it. You have
No
to.
doubt. No doubt.
You know what? I don't think you will. I think he'll try to blow him away.
If he does, I think that's the best thing for us, to be honest. I'm not saying how it's going to turn out, but that breaking ball left is filthy.
Let's see.
Oh.
Dude, your catcher is so good. Like, that's low, but he is so good.
That's Miller, right?
That is
it
Miller, right?
Noah Miller.
Noah
No,
Miller, that's what we're
he's-
saying. Yeah, we want to make sure it was him.
That's the third time where I'm like, that's in the dirt, and that dude just freaking.
Oh, my God.
He works on that. He works hard.
Oh.
All right, Jake.
We got ourselves a
All right, Jake.
full
Full
count.
count. Throw the fastball.
When did the "He's a freshman" chant start? He's a freshman.
I think he has to do so. I think if we get a double in the gap here, we might hear that.
I need a punch out right here. There
Oh,
3-2
nice
curveball.
pitch.
That's
And look
a
at
good time pitch.
pounding the glove. Tell me these guys don't want this. I
Dude.
like it.
He is pumped
Look,
up.
look,
Look at
look.
Byers is crazy, dude. 24.57 on the velo.
I'm not gonna lie, that pisses me off because he's on the other team. But the way that he just handled that after he struck him out, like it got me fired up.
Yeah.
This kid's a baller on the mound, man.
Yes, he
This
is.
stuff
He's
is
a guy.
great.
He's a guy you want on your team. He's
This
an
is-
absolute bulldog.
This is
bro.
great right here. You see two teams just competing and having a lot of
No
fun.
doubt.
This is what it's all about.
Oh,
This dude's been taking hacks all weekend. He's due for one. This would be huge right here.
He caught that a ball.
He did. That's what I kept looking back. Did you see my head going back and forth? I was whipping. Thought I got whiplash on that one.
Hey, I'm telling you right now,
we're gonna work.
I don't know what the result's gonna be, but this dude ain't gonna get cheated right here.
I'm here to watch.
This dude's gonna take a hack here. If this is a fastball for a strike,
Breaking ball.
Well,
So is it Havrilla or
Havrilla.
Havrilla?
you know what? Dealer's choice.
All right,
All right.
we'll go with Rilla.
I'm going to have Rilla.
I'm
Yeah.
going to have Rilla. We've been going to have Rilla the whole time.
You pitch fine right here. End of the day, you load up the bases, 2 outs, force everywhere.
All right.
I give him the green light.
Good
honestly.
mindset.
I don't know what our head coach is doing down there, but I give him the green light.
He's
right
got
now.
Manley on the
It's
deck, right? Isn't
future
that Manley on deck?
games. We don't take pitches in the future
No,
games.
I give him green light.
Ball four.
He's a walking.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. Nate Manley.
And Manley stepping to the plate.
So who's this? kid
Drama.
All right.
Here it's
Well, these guys got
Showers Field.
the Marvel Universe in Team Ohio's dugout. You got Captain America and Shannon. Now you got Manley as Thor.
Yeah.
I'd like him to be aggressive early, even though he's throwing 4 straight. This guy's not going to walk you again.
There it is.
Oh, nice pitch.
There it is.
This guy's not going to walk 2 in a row, so be ready to hit. You're going to see a steady dose of that.
A couple of guys zoned in right here at the plate and on the mound. I love it.
Oh,
Look at him.
boy.
He's seeing the ball, too.
Nobody's flinching on either side.
See how
at all.
he's seeing the ball.
Yep,
Yeah, you
yep,
see that?
Yep, no
He's
one's
seeing
flinching.
it.
No
This
one's
is it
flinching
right here.
now.
I love
Absolutely.
Well, here come the Goosies.
Well, I think he's in his position, too. He's looking for his one pitch.
Oh,
That's a cut right there.
wow.
That is a cut.
He sees it.
2,400 almost on the spin right there. Late movement, vertical, dropping 4 inches just as it crossed over that batting zone.
And listen to the dugouts if you think it don't mean anything.
Oh,
These kids.
my Lord. Yeah, it's nuts right now. Oh.
I love the backstop.
That's a run. FYI. We need a base running coach.
All right. I'm actually going to click the camera so there's no music.
Breaking
All
ball.
Bases
3 and
juice.
2.
Here's a fastball right here.
I bet you. All right, I bet you dinner it's another breaking ball.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yep. This guy's got confidence in it.
Here it comes, breaking ball.
Here comes the 3-2 pitch to Manley.
Yep.
There it was.
Oh.
Oh, he struck him out. He rung him out. Wow. Oh, and he, oh, look at this. Holy smokes.
They are fired up.
Byers yells out after this occurred. Oh, it just gives his little look, the wry look.
This is worth the price of admission.
Oh,
and
my
it,
God.
Oh, man.
That was a breaking ball, right?
Yeah, breaking ball.
I knew.
We don't need the movie theaters open up anymore. We got this going on here.
No,
We get
man,
this going, man.
This is great.
I think we should definitely charge that mission for this game.
This one, no question.
Know what? No, the only mistake we made in this entire thing is we should have had this force him on from the get-go.
100%.
There you go.
100%.
Oh, no,
Because
no
these
doubt.
dudes murder it, but I just love talking with Aaron right next to me.
Well, it's just awesome you guys have that kind of rapport.
I told him we have a good relationship. It's all love, but you know,
Oh,
when
at
we
the
get
end of the
between these
day.
white lines.
Well, please, it's the same with me and him.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
There's no doubt about that.
listen, man, dinner or lunch is dinner or lunch, no matter what.
Absolutely.
Like, you would know what I would do
By the
for
way, we
that.
didn't get a run there, but I got dinner, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
That's
absolutely
for
get
sure.
dinner. You call it breaking ball. That's yours.
Dang, that's a good breaking ball, though, man. This kid's a good ball player, man.
Carson's a guy who will throw any pitch in any count, so you can never really
No doubt.
predict.
He has to have offers, correct?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
He's probably the hottest guy in Michigan right now, and I love it because he's 5'6". So he's that guy with the weight of the world on his shoulders. Everyone looks down on him, and then you get him on that mound, and as you saw right there, that's what he does.
He was jacked up on that third strike call.
That's a guy.
He's a bulldog.
Yes, he is.
On your team.
Well, he's got that hockey mentality, like you were saying.
100%.
He's a hockey player. That's what he was telling us earlier.
That makes sense. That dude's not scared of anything.
Nope.
And it's obvious.
Not only can he pitch, he can hit the baseball. I mean, this kid's, it's awesome stuff.
So Jackson Campbell coming in here in the 9th. I guess we better move the frame along the scoreboard.
But it's a long game, so this 9th inning will be huge because I don't count Ohio out. We need about 5 runs right here.
I think it's a mutual feeling because what it just kind of transpired and just the last thing alone, I got to say this inning is going to be the most electrifying one of them all.
Oh, yeah. I'll take a leadoff bomb right here.
Oh. See,
it looks like
it's those little comments where we start to become friends, and like you think we're settling in here, and I'm like, I'm glad he's on the left side, and I'm on the right.
I'm telling you, not to take it anywhere, but this is exactly what goes on here.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling you straight up.
Yeah,
he'll say things. I'll say something about a certain player, whether it's football, baseball, and he'll go, "No, it wasn't this and that," and I'll come back and I'll go, "Here it is on Google, buddy. See that? What's that say right there?"
Brandon Mann.
Hey, is this guy that's coming in for you in the 9th? So we need to get his confidence down here.
You know what? This is our guy that may have the most talent on our team. He puts it together as just like his brother. You saw his brother a few years back.
I told
we were
him
talking about
his
that.
brother doesn't make scouting very hard.
Yeah, his power potential at the plate is ridiculous. I'm talking those Mark McGwire home runs, which just go really high.
Well, let's just hope he doesn't do that right now. But
all right,
first pitch is low for a ball.
At least either that, or I would also take like him getting on base and you guys don't score, and he's just out there for a while and doesn't get really good time to get loose or anything. Like one of those.
Well, he says he's good since he's been in the outfield, so we'll see. Okay, 2-0.
2-0. Big guy, 6'4", 210 pounds.
Yes, we need a new Marvel character.
Oh, he just missed that one.
You know, Aaron, you know what I appreciate about your team is you guys have a ton of swag. Like these dudes knew the uniform combination and they got it. They got it ready. Like you guys.
You know what? You know I complain about our colors every year, but at some point you just have to embrace the green.
Well, I think you guys sent out at least.
That's Michigan State, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say. Oh, nice layup. Nice job by man to lay off that.
Oh man,
was
Michigan
nasty.
State and Eastern Michigan.
Well, whatever it is, you guys knew what it was before you got here. I need to send out a text next year so that we can get.
You have to. You got to coordinate.
Yeah.
You got to coordinate.
As what the kids would say, our drip's not quite where your guys are.
Oh,
4.
look at that hard
Man,
90.
busting down the. Would he run?
He was not here last night, so he didn't run a 60. He's usually a 6'8" guy.
Oh man,
He's a 6'8" guy.
Yeah.
Is it because he doesn't get out fast? Because that he can move. You can tell he's got.
Yeah, he's an athletic kid. He's growing into that body.
Oh, Pieseki's tough out too. Oh,
Okay,
a
we're
little
hacking.
anxious.
We're
That's
hacking.
all right.
I need 2 runners on and Brady on deck to come up, and let's just have some fun.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, you're not getting a courtesy runner. He's staying out there.
oh,
High for a ball. So Brandon Mann on first base. Nobody out.
Piasecki got robbed his last time up. He had an absolute nuke. Or was no?
That was Bowen. Bowen made the play, didn't he?
No,
Wasn't
yeah, I think it was
No,
Bowen.
well, no, Bowen made the play on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
84 miles an hour.
Piasecki will not get cheated, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
He's going to hack.
Yeah, we saw that on strike 1. It's making me nervous already. So.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. High for a ball. It's 2-2.
These dugouts keep you young.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
There's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, ball in the hole. Nice play by the second baseman. Throws.
Great play.
Oh, beautiful
Great play.
play.
Billy Adams, man.
Billy Adams.
That's a great play right there.
It's a good player, man. Good player.
That's clutch too.
Well, it's clutch
Hey,
because
is
this guy
homeboy?
up.
The 105.
105 guy.
God, are we allowed to intentionally walk in the future games?
No, you have to pitch them.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
You
do
can pitch
that.
around them, but you have to pitch them.
I don't know if it's ever happened.
This is not the guy you want to see it right now. That's a good first pitch, though.
First pitch over, first strike.
The one thing about Brady is he's so calm in the box that you
That's what I
started
was
breaking,
about to
but he
say.
didn't even flinch.
That's what I was about to say about our guy. I know this is big dog, but our guy ain't scared either. So
All right, now let's bring me a fastball. Let's see how far it goes.
oh, Aaron.
All right, here's the 1-1 pitch.
Good pitch.
Right there
Good
for
pitch.
strike call.
That's a pitcher's pitch right there.
Yes, it
Spotted up
is.
well.
You know what
Yeah.
I'd love to see right here? I want to see a fastball right at the Michigan, and if he hits it, he hits it. But
Yeah,
that's the pitch I want to see right now.
it's a chase pitch.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's barrel on it. Birchmeyer hustling down the line.
Oh, throws wide.
Is that just dead ball or do they play it?
That's a dead ball out there.
No, they're playing it.
Oh, they are.
Brandon Mann will score.
Hey, man, you got to go back to third.
Oh.
That happened to
Yeah.
us last game.
Yeah, he definitely has to go back. That's
Yeah, he's
dead
going
ball.
Hey,
back.
that's good. That's more expended energy from him.
Number 4, Alfredo.
Well, the one thing
Oh,
I-
here we go. This kid.
This is
Yeah,
my guy
This is
right
another
here.
one.
This is my
This-
guy
Yeah,
right
I would
here.
definitely be afraid of this one right here.
Well, like I said, Aaron always brings dudes. And I remember the devil in the gap last time. And,
Oh, he hit a bullet.
and he
left
got
center.
around the bases in about 3 seconds. So this is a classic pitch round guy here because anything in play right here is dangerous from this dude because the way he moves, you never know what's going to happen. So I wouldn't be mad if we loaded him up here and set up the double play ball.
You can pitch fine right here. Open base.
No doubt.
Now 2-0 to Velasquez. Yeah,
But I will tell you that we don't have take signs, so 3-0 we're hacking.
Oh, I like it.
Well, if you did
Like
have
hearing
team
it.
signs, I think less of you.
Absolutely.
All right, here's the 2-0 pitch.
I don't like the swing on that pitch. 2-0 outside pitch, pitcher's pitch. Let that one go.
We'll see here. This is a big pitch right here, depending on where it goes.
Curveball.
You think?
Curve or changeup. He's going off speed.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Yep.
There it is. Oh, we got him a chase.
So I'd throw that exact same thing one more time with the base open.
You have to, especially
Yeah,
we have no
yeah.
backstop.
Yeah, give it. I mean, give it to him twice.
Yeah, 100%.
We got Eckelman back there.
Oh,
He's all
yeah.
right.
Eckelman, there's nothing to get by him. I'm good with that. I'm just saying. Who knows with man on third, though, the throw to first, he might steal home.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Good pitch.
Oh, real nice pitch.
Oh,
Let's see the numbers on
man.
that.
He is battling.
Look at that.
What you see from these pitchers, they're confident in their breaking balls, throwing them in all accounts.
No doubt about it, especially your dude that just threw. We saw that firsthand.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's the 2-2 pitch.
Ooh. Did he make contact there?
I don't know.
I think he fouled it, but I really can't say for sure.
I don't know. Check the tape.
Yeah.
I think we had a strikeout there, boys, but I'm going to hold my tongue.
The way the catcher's reacting, I'm going to guess it was a foul.
Yeah.
Well, here's what you
Yeah.
need. When you're down by 2, you need an asterisk. So that's my asterisk.
Oh, there you go.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Good pitch.
A ground ball. Going
wow.
home with it.
Oh.
Eckelman. Oh,
Well,
man, talking smack. He loving it.
I think he said
He said the truck was in the backyard.
Now batting, number 12, Walter Block.
I need this kid to break free right here. He's
I,
been kind of slumping.
I don't mind that play. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah, no, hey.
No, I actually like that.
That's
I'd
your
like to see a better throw. I like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
confidence, but, I mean,
If he sets his feet, steps
Yeah.
into that throw, I mean, but the heads up play.
yeah, especially the situation we're in, I don't mind it at all.
No,
And
100%.
he might be our best glove guy. Whatever he does out there, I got full confidence in him. And he felt that was the play, then
It
go
was a
with it.
heads-up play.
Yeah.
You're not going to double off Fredo anyway, so.
No doubt.
Ooh, big hack.
And to be quite honest, even if that, regardless if the runner goes on third and we get that guy out, I mean, Alfredo's going to, there's a base open, he's going to take it anyway. So.
Exactly.
All right, Connor Luck with an 0-2 count.
Here comes a breaking ball.
Runners at first and second base.
Whoa.
This is like arena baseball at this point.
Oh, yeah. There's no question, dude.
It's such a good call.
I can't wait to see what rolls out in the bottom half of the inning and try to pull this off.
If we somehow tie it up, if we did play extras, we might put in a play where he just throws it to the
Did you just
backstop.
say something about extras? Did you really just say extras?
I am game for extra innings. The way this game is going, you don't want it to end.
No doubt.
The players don't want
You
it
know
to
what?
end.
Ask the girls up on the roof up there.
They have final say. The way they're looking, it's not going to happen.
You don't want to hear my wife.
Uh,
She's like, it's like the Exorcist in her. She'll come out some things to say. No, just kidding. Oh, that's a
shot.
bullet in the gap.
Fredo scoring from first. He's scoring from first.
He is going to score. Look how fast. Look at him moving. Holy smokes. What did he run?
6.75.
oh, Lord. He
That's
looked
a 6.75?
He looked like he's running faster than that.
Oh, my gosh.
That's 6.75, 60
Well,
time, not game speed.
that's-
Game speed's faster.
That's what I'm saying. Uh-oh.
I don't really care about his 60 time right now.
Now, this guy's been our hottest hitter all the first two games.
He's the one who almost killed our pitcher in the first, third inning. Ah, man, that hurts.
Oh, nice pitch. Oh.
Yeah, Hudson Davenport now stepping in, and couple of much needed and ordered insurance runs for Michigan.
I
need a couple more. Make
man.
me comfortable. The Ohio guys are not going to lay down, I can tell you that.
Oh, no, that's what I said. I can't wait to see what they cook up here in the bottom half of this ninth inning.
You're going to hear that dugout get really loud.
Except we have Mr. Baseball on deck, and then we have 109 off the bat right up at the plate right now.
Oh, nice pitch. Real nice pitch.
That curve is dirty.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, man.
Well,
He's the type of guy that's only going to get better. He's a young 2022. He was up to 87 last
I
week.
just love the way that Campbell's now going to answer. So comes up, they get a good hit, and now he's just all business.
No doubt. Not flinching that dude.
A lot of these guys will make announcements probably within the next 30 days. You'll just see a ton of, hey, I'm committed here, I'm committed there, because there's so much talent on the field right now.
There
Yo,
it is. There's
Lord,
no
yeah.
doubt about that.
Look who's on deck.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said, Mr. Baseball. That's his nickname.
Baseball. He calls him Mr. Baseball.
I was watching Aaron throw BP to the kid, and it was like he just is freaking. He has one thing on his mind at all times.
He's locked in.
Yeah.
Ball four.
Don't overthrow. Don't overthrow. Have fun up there.
All right. Stepping to plate is Mr. Baseball.
Now batting number 17.
What's always
Carson
interesting to me
Myers.
on the turf fields when these guys try to smooth
Smooth
out.
out.
the
I know. I
batter's
was
box.
looking at that too. That's a nervous head. It's all good.
Yeah, it's part of the routine.
Yep. Oh, thing dropped. Ooh. Carson Byers at the plate. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Low for a ball. It's now 2-0.
And they're going to talk it out.
We may want to roll this inning soon just because he's throwing a lot of pitches.
That's all right. He's supposed to throw tomorrow too, so we might cut that down.
Gotcha.
So we'll get him through this. Yeah, he'll figure it out.
Two-0 count.
Yep, 2-0. 2 on. Low for a ball. 3-0.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
I was like, I know he's swinging.
Does that shock anyone in this?
No, not a single one. Because I was like, I know it's coming.
And he's going to do it again if it's in the zone.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Just missed. Ball 4.
That's not bad. Get you double play in order.
Now batting number 6, Dominic Krupinski.
The bandit is headed out for pitching.
The pitching whisperer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he'll get him right. Can't say enough good things about Steve Denneman, man.
Great guy.
He's one of the best in the business. Over 500 wins as a head coach in college. As I don't want to sell him short, but I think he has 10 Coach of the Year awards in his league. A couple of regional Coach of the Year. They're the most winning. He was coach of the most winning program in the state of Ohio, regardless of division. The man has mental game stuff our players go over, even though they're only here for 2 days. And he's a complete coach, man.
Those are things that you can
That's
get
a
at the
great
future
compliment.
games you can't get other places.
Yep. A lot of great compliments. That's saying a lot. All right, Krupinski at the plate.
Oh, the scissor lift
One
is
out.
bouncing out in center field.
Is it?
Yeah. Charles
Is Charles out there by himself?
Alrighty.
It's late night, so I can do late night humor.
Yeah.
It's 2-0 now to Krupinski.
Yep, Dominic Krupinski.
Yep. And the 2-0 pitch. Yeah. Close.
Wow, you got umpires in the stands. There's something new.
Yeah.
They have a better view up there.
All right.
Hey, let's roll.
We walked him.
All right.
David. Last hitter.
Now batting number 15, Noah Miller.
All right. So Noah Miller be the last guy to take some swings for Michigan here tonight.
Oh, nice pitch.
Go right at him.
Yep.
Like it.
86 miles an hour.
Battle through it.
Ooh.
Ooh, good pitch.
We might run
Call it.
rethink that if this is 3 pitches.
He's throwing a lot. He's throwing a lot of pitches. We can roll it.
That last one was 86.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, up the
Well,
box.
there you
Nice
go. Don't worry
play.
about it. Double
There's
play.
a throw.
There's a
double
double
play.
You don't worry about it.
There you go.
Nice job getting out of it, and Campbell keeping his composure. Like it.
Michigan picks up 4 in the top of the 9th. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Billy Adams
Score
was
82.
another one, man.
Yep. Yep. He's showing well. Showing well.
Now pitching for Michigan, number 21, Brandon Mann.
All right, what do we expect here, Aaron?
This winter he was up to 87. This summer he's been 2 to 5 all summer. So, you know what? I'm not sure. We're gonna see right now.
All right.
Well, he sure doesn't look like he's lacking athleticism out there.
Nah, not at all.
Comes from an athletic family.
I'd say
Father
so.
played D1 football. Brother, Gatorade Player of the Year. Sister was All-American thrower. Mom was a high school basketball player. Brother played football at Eastern Michigan. I mean, so
Yeah,
it's
he-
an athletic kid. Athletic
What's his
family.
grandfather, Charles Mann? Washington Redskins?
Oh, man.
I think we might see more than 85 here, boys.
We're at 82,
Yeah, I
83
would say, I mean, his warm-up pitches are pretty much putting him there. All right, I got to move the scoreboard along here.
Is he good for the throwdown? Too fast? Oh, okay. He wants 2 more. I thought he was about to be good. I was like, that's not good news for us.
You know what?
Three
These
fastballs and he's ready to
guys,
go.
I let them beat themselves. They
Ooh.
say they want 2 warm-up pitches, and they're good.
That couldn't have been right. There's no way that was 80.
He hasn't done a break ball yet. Did you ever break
It's the same number. Something could be right.
Usually throws a 12-6.
Well, he's up by 6. He's saying, guys, here comes heat. See what you can do.
I'll take a 1, 2, 3.
I'm sure you would, Aaron.
All right, so away we go here into the bottom of the ninth.
What kind of socks are these?
Cincinnati Spikes.
Look at the socks. Look at the sizes, man. This is the one I called Thor earlier.
Yeah,
This kid's huge.
Jeez.
yeah, he's only going to be he's a 2023, so he'll be.
It's a 2023.
Yeah, he's a big dude, man.
83 miles an hour first pitch here.
This umpire's sticking to his zone other than the 3-2 on Manly. We're not going to bring that up anymore.
He's consistent. There it is.
Count now 2-1. Gilkerson.
I'd like to see him turn it loose here.
Oh, nice pitch.
How you just not going to throw that in warm-ups and snap one off like that?
Here's a 2-2 pitch.
Oh, way to fight it off.
Yeah, man.
This guy does not look like a freshman. I'm sorry.
Keeping himself going here.
His demeanor, his body, everything tells me check the birth certificate.
Like in Benchwarmers, it says I am 12. Oh, nice pitch.
Spot up.
Now batting number 12, Samuel Slonick.
This guy's been finding barrels all day, but hasn't really. He got one to drop.
Yeah.
So let's see if Sammy can get one to fall here.
Keep hitting it hard.
Oh. 71.
And Ohio is awake.
Now he was. I agreed, Jordan. He was barreling up all day.
I'm still kind of mad that your boy throws 5 warm-up pitches and then snaps off 3 dirty breaking balls. Doesn't even show up in warm-ups.
You know, this is a kid who has not embraced he's a pitcher yet. You know, he likes to swing the bat and he's capable of swinging it, but he buys into the mound. It's sky's the limit.
No doubt. No doubt. I don't think there's a little argument there. You know what it reminds me of? You remember were you ever a little kid and you threw gas and like you threw slow in warm-ups?
Yeah,
yeah.
sandbagging it.
That's exactly what he's doing right
Absolutely. The old school 12U. They just lob
Yeah.
on it.
now. Don't show a breaking ball, then snap off a dirty one.
Oh, man.
Oh. Gave him the check swing. Okay.
Oh, I thought he called him out. I was like, if you're
Now
going to do that
batting
twice.
number 2, Parker Corbin.
All right, PC. This is our guy. Line drive.
Nice shot from the
Between-
first base camera. Oh.
And that is why catchers are tough.
Oh, you're not kidding. And we've seen some really good ones.
Yeah,
I mean,
the Ohio guys have been taking a beating, ton of foul balls
Yeah.
over those guys.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things you see here. The level of defensive backstops is ridiculous. And I think Michigan has one of the better ones I've seen. I don't know who's on Noah Miller, but
yeah.
that kid can really play.
Oh, double play.
That was nasty.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Wow.
Bragging rights aplenty.
Wow.
All right,
And
Aaron.
Alrighty, guys.
We'll run it
Guys.
back next year.
Thanks so much for joining us, man.
Yeah,
That was
so-
awesome, man. That
Jordan
was so
Cairo,
good. Good
Aaron
stuff.
Olson,
Yep, thanks for
Good
having us
stuff,
on.
man.
PBR, Ohio, PBR, Michigan. What a nightcap, Al.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, talk about fun. You know, this game was getting long. We hit the wall, and all of a sudden, these two teams come up because obviously we've been here so long. But boom, that was a lot of fun.
All right, well, speaking of fun, we got more on deck starting
we
at
do.
9 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you were saying there's another game after this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That'll be you and I, the cleanup chords crew. That'll be a great contest. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for the finale
Yeah.
of the Northeast Future Games
Yep.
from here in the city of Du Bois, Pennsylvania at Showers Field. But for now, for PBR and for BFA Live Sports, I'm Doug Stasic.
I'm Al Fisher.
We can't wait to see you
Play ball.